Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, ARS, DD Auto Salvage, New Horizons Beauty College, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Poblanos, and CacheValleyDaily.com. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Smithfield High School. We start today's 4A boys soccer playoffs match already in progress. We've had some technical difficulties. For those joining us on 107.7, things should be fine as usual, although on the CacheValleyDaily.com live video stream, you will currently not be seeing any video. We're having some problems. It's why we started a tad bit late here. We're about 4 minutes into the game. Those of you watching on CacheValleyDaily.com, I'll be updating the score, and we're about at 36 minutes to go here in the first half. It's 0-0. Skyview, the home team here in the white kits with the sky blue numbers. Or excuse me, Skyview is in their black kits with the blue numbers. Snow Canyon in the visiting white uniforms. So as I said, 0-0. Just over 4 minutes played here in this game between Skyview and Snow Canyon. These two teams in the first round were at the home sites for the 4A Boys Soccer Championships. Skyview, the number 7 seed, Snow Canyon, the 10 seed. Got everything going here, trying to make sure that everything's working. But Skyview called for offside here. They're a team that's going to be looking to push the ball forward with long balls played forward. Bit of a low-scoring team. 20 goals scored to 16 allowed. And Snow Canyon, I believe it was 34 goals scored, although I believe it was 24 allowed. So Snow Canyon probably used to a little bit more of a high-scoring, not, a super high-scoring team, but certainly capable offense, although Skyview has faced capable offenses before and shut them out. So their back line will certainly be putting a lot of work in. Right now, Snow Canyon trying to push forward. A lot of contact between players. None of that contact was called as a foul. I didn't think it was, but Snow Canyon has the ball. They're going left to right here. Now they're up on the far sideline in the attacking third. Trying to move the ball into the box. Now they're going to back it out a little bit, about 35 yards out. Long shot's going to go well over. That shot will not bother Skyview's Quade Horman, who is starting in goal for the Bobcats. That'll go down, I believe, as Snow Canyon's first shot of the game. Or at least one of their first shots. I didn't quite catch all of the first few minutes myself because I was trying to figure out the camera situation, trying to get this broadcast started for all of you. Again, those of you who are joining us on CacheValleyDaily.com, the video stream currently not working at the moment. We're having some technical difficulties there. We're working on getting the camera down here, try and get the video going, get everything working. But for now, you'll be able to see the score. You'll see the clock updating in live time, so far as I'm able to keep it accurate. But we're just about 6.5 minutes into this first half between Snow Canyon and Skyview. Through ball, attempted to play through, snuffed out by the Skyview defense, recovered by Snow Canyon. Then they try to send a cross into the box, the top part of the box. It gets deflected out. Skyview fighting to recover, but Snow Canyon gets it for the moment, and saved in bounds. Looked like Skyview was trying to clear it out of bounds, and they saved it. And then after all that, a few moments later, Snow Canyon kicks it out of bounds deep in Skyview's half of the field. So they're going to have a throw in deep in their defensive half as they try and move this ball up the field. Snow Canyon most of this game has been spent in Skyview's defensive half. They've been playing a bit on their back heels, though they haven't really given up much in the way of great opportunities. Although here's maybe a chance. It's a corner. Long ball played through, and a Skyview player tapped it out of bounds. It's going to be the first corner of the game for Snow Canyon. 7.5 minutes into this game. No score between these two teams. Will Nadal will try and send this one in for the Snow Canyon Warriors. There's a runner, and now here's the kick. Quade Horman comes off his line, neatly catches it right on the penalty spot. Now he's going to roll it out to the far sideline. Skyview going right to left here, so they're on their right sideline here. Trying to play a long ball up the sideline for Kyle Robinson, although the defense beats him to it and kicks it well out of bounds. Skyview getting an opportunity here up the sideline, up on the far sideline in the attacking half. Going right to left here. Again, if you've just joined us on the Cache Valley Daily live stream, we're working on getting the video up and going. For now, we'll have the live updating scoreboard, which will be 31 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first half. 0-0. Skyview making a run down the far sideline, looking for a cross in the box, sends a cross in. It goes out of bounds, though. It goes out of bounds before even getting to the far or the near post. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Warriors. Warriors coming in 7-8 under head coach Zach Hales. Skyview 8-6. Both of these teams finishing lower in their respective region standings. Skyview finishing 4th, Snow Canyon finishing 5th. Turnover for Snow Canyon. Skyview has it, trying to send a shot in. Good diving save from the keeper for Snow Canyon. Ben Taylor trying to take a shot from the top of the box for Skyview. Had Kyle Robinson, it would have been a difficult through ball for what would have been a golden shot, but Ben Taylor decided to try and take it, and he nearly put a postage stamp on that goal. As it stands, we're still 0-0. That's the first save of the match. Robinson sends the corner in high. Trying to get a header on it is number 8, Michael Ludlow. He does get the head on it, but it goes a little high and maybe a tad wide. So Skyview getting a couple of shots there, one on goal and a corner. But it comes to nothing as we're reaching about 10 minutes played in this first half hour to go before the halftime whistle. Skyview still with the ball in the attacking half, trying a through ball to find Yasmani Reyes, the sophomore, but it's a little too long for him. Those of you, if you've tuned in on CacheValleyDaily.com, will note that video is not quite up and running yet. We're having a hardware issue. But we'll have the radio here, and obviously those of you listening on 107.7 KLZX, you can listen to all the game sound here. My name is Jason Walker. I'll introduce myself now. I didn't get a chance to earlier. Didn't get any of the pregame, but we've certainly got a good game going here between Snow Canyon and Skyview. Skyview has the ball on the far sideline, trying to find the right pass and through ball, getting deflected a couple of times. Snow Canyon now trying to possess in the midfield. They're moving forward, trying to play a long ball. It's deflected by the Skyview back line. Pinballs around a little bit. It's going back and forth between the teams. Snow Canyon looks like they'll settle it in their midfield here on the near sideline. Looking to run down the sideline. Here they come. They've got two guys on the sideline. Now they're going to cross into the middle. Kicked directly up into the air by a Skyview defender. Not cleared very well. Yasmani Reyes for the Bobcats trying to move it forward. Trying to find Ben Taylor. Error from Snow Canyon trying to recover a pass. Goes out of bounds. Quick throw in from Skyview. Now they try and play some through balls forward, and it doesn't work. Snow Canyon recovers, settles in the midfield. Now a long ball played up toward the sideline. Would have been nice if there was somebody on the sideline, but there was nobody there. It's going to be a throw-in for Skyview. A little over 28 minutes to go here in the first half. 0-0 between the Skyview Bobcats here at their home ballpark. Snow Canyon here on the road. Trying to get things going. So, we're working to try and get our camera solved. Those of you watching on CacheValleyDaily.com. Again, we're just having a hardware issue. So those of you watching, again, as I said, on CacheValleyDaily.com, if you're watching on, or if you're listening on 107.7 KLZX here in Cache Valley, nothing will be amiss. We had a long pause there. We're waiting for substitutions. Allowed me to work with some of our guys who were showing up on scene. Skyview taking possession on the near sideline here around midfield, trying to advance the ball forward, but they're going to have to back up. Nearly turning it over, but now they do turn it over on a pass forward. Now Snow Canyon trying to do a bit of give and go, trying to snake through the Skyview back line. It's not working. Ball is deflected back. And now Skyview plays it forward into their midfield. Ben Taylor on it now, and he loses it. Snow Canyon recovering. And the ball was kicked out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on Snow Canyon just inside Snow Canyon's half of the field here. They're going to get a free kick. It's on the near sideline just about. So Skyview 10 yards into their own half of the field. They'll play a long ball forward. Trying to play it long to Yasmani Reyes. He tries to settle on the near sideline down towards the corner flag. Finally gets it, tries to pass into the middle, but it goes right to a Snow Canyon player. Snow Canyon now trying with a counterattack. Playing it forward, headed around. Dangerous ball played right to the top of the box. Quade Horman tried to come off his line to catch it. Couldn't catch because it's still out of the box, but he boots it straight up into the air and about 20 yards downfield. Snow Canyon does recover, though. They're advancing back toward the box. Now trying to find a shot. No, Skyview steals it. Ben Taylor for Skyview trying to knock that ball on forward for Kyle Robinson, but it gets deflected around. It's going to be Snow Canyon throw in right at the half field mark. Will Nadal waiting to throw in, finally throws in, finds Brian Hernandez. Snow Canyon backing it up now, crossing midfield again after they pass back their back line. Now back at midfield again. Trying to reverse field. Now they find Nadal again on the near sideline here, going left to right for the Warriors. Very slow pace now. They were a little more... Oh, and as I speak, they throw a long ball forward, trying to catch Skyview sleeping. Into the box, headed, and the ball was headed. Quade Horman came off his line to try and catch that. It was headed away from him. Luckily, two Skyview defenders were in the box, and I believe that was Alex Nielsen who kicked that one over the end line. Wasn't taking any chances, was getting that ball out of the box with the keeper completely off his line. But it'll give the Warriors a corner kick. Their second of the game here. 24 minutes. A little under 25 minutes to play here in this first half. We're still 0-0 between Skyview and Snow Canyon. Low cross played in, easily kicked out by Skyview. They will go out of bounds before the Bobcats can chase it down. So Snow Canyon going to get a throw in on the far sideline in the attacking half. Throw in, played in. Snow Canyon trying to settle it and then play it forward. They're moving up the far sideline, give and go. And a cross played in, cross or a shot or something played in. But it goes out of bounds before it hits the near post. So it's going to be a corner, or excuse me, a goal kick for Skyview. 24 minutes to play here in this first half. Still 0-0 between Skyview, the home team, and Snow Canyon, visiting team from Southern Utah, in this 4A first-round playoff game for boys soccer. Now Skyview with possession, passing into the middle, trying to reverse course. It's stolen by Snow Canyon. Now trying a long shot, 30 yards out. I think that was Will Warner tried that. It was deflected, though. And it goes out of bounds on the sideline. So Snow Canyon getting in bounds, looking for a cross, pass into the middle. Now a shot. That one from about 28 yards out. It goes well wide and away from everybody. Two shots from long distance for Snow Canyon, neither of them even coming close to testing Horman, the goalkeeper. Horman's played very well in the games that I've seen him play so far. Short goal kick from Skyview. Now a long ball played forward from the left back. Ben Taylor trying to heel it back to one of his players, Chris Boto, I believe. Although Skyview loses possession, and the Warriors have it now. Warriors working it up this near sideline, going left to right. Cross played into the middle, bounces around, now dangerous shot, save! Save, great position there from Horman as he blocks the shot from point-blank range. Absolutely amazing job from Horman to just make himself as big as possible. That was an incredibly dangerous, I thought they had scored. Brian Hernandez, I believe, was on that shot. He was basically on the penalty spot. Horman came off his line to get as big as possible. They're not out of danger yet. As the ball is played in, a shot, I believe. It's parried by Horman over the goal. Whether or not it was truly on target is debatable, but we'll give him a shot on goal for that and give Horman his second save in just a couple of minutes. It'll be a corner kick for Snow Canyon, their third. They look to play it in here. Cross played in, chested over the line by Snow Canyon. That had enough pace that it bounced off of the chest of a Snow Canyon player with the same velocity as a lot of headers. But nothing going there, as it'll be a goal kick now. Just under 21 minutes to play here in the first half. Still 0-0. Thanks very much to Quade Horman, who managed to parry a point-blank shot away. Skyview on the other end trying to play a long ball for Taylor. Recovered by Snow Canyon. Great defense there. Good positioning. They had two guys on Taylor, and they both outraced him. Now Snow Canyon with the ball. Up the near sideline. Going left to right. Now long ball played forward toward the top of the box. Bounces once. Horman's going to jump up, and he nearly fumbles it. Tapped it around a little bit, then comes down with it clean. It's a great spot because it forces him into an awkward situation of maybe not being able to catch that. Ran into that situation earlier, but that time he comes away with it. Then on the other end, Skyview trying to advance the ball right about midfield, losing the ball out of bounds. Jacob Wood just couldn't quite manage it. Referee making Snow Canyon back up a little further on the throw-in, but now they have it in. Coming up the near sideline, trying to pass into the middle, intercepted by Skyview. They clear it back up toward just past midfield. Taylor trying to recover for Skyview. Jacob Wood making up for his mistake earlier. I think he drew a foul. It's either a foul or a throw-in. It's one of the two. As Wood earns Skyview a possession moments after giving one up. And certainly a good position here because with a big enough leg, you might be able to get it into the box. Alex Nielsen going to stand over this one for Skyview. He's going to play it. A few yards deep into the box. Going to bounce once. It's going to deflect off the keeper's mitts for a second, but there's nobody there to even potentially grab that rebound. Easily fielded there from Max Torres, the keeper in goal for the Warriors. Now, at the other end, dangerous turnover right at the top of the box. Skyview, now they managed to clear it away. Clearing it away into midfield. Going to have to adjust the clock here on the Cache Valley Daily live stream. Again, those of you, we're trying to get the technical difficulties settled. We're supposed to have a video live stream on CacheValleyDaily.com. But we're having some issues. We're trying to get that resolved so that we can have the video stream. But for now, we'll have the audio stream, which you can hear. You can hear it on 107.7 KLZX and on CacheValleyDaily.com. Skyview intercepting in the midfield, trying to play it long. Chris Boto trying to find Kyle Robinson. Couldn't quite get it. Skyview or Snow Canyon on the other end, playing a long ball, trying to just win a one-on-one situation there. Brandon Go, leading scorer for Snow Canyon, was going one-on-one. I think he was offside, though. But the one-on-one, the ball bounced high. He tried to deflect it around. Quade Horman was off his line again. As Snow Canyon seems to target playing a high long ball and just bounce it right on the edge of the goal box. Force the keeper into an awkward situation. Oh, and there we have video. Those of you on CacheValleyDaily.com, you'll finally be able to see the video stream as we've got it going. At least on my end, it looks good. Hopefully it's making its way over the internet and looking good. On the field, we've got Skyview, Quade Horman. He managed to grab a ball bouncing through the box. He ends up clearing it out of bounds, though. Snow Canyon throw in on the far sideline. As we now have video here, you can see on CacheValleyDaily.com. Here in Smithfield, got the mountains in the background. Snow Canyon in the white kits. Skyview in the black with the blue numbers. Skyview going right to left, Snow Canyon left to right. We're at 0-0, 16 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Having a series of throw-ins for Skyview and Skyview and Snow Canyon. I'm going to end up calling Snow Canyon Green Canyon at some point, because Green Canyon, they're only a few miles down the way, down south. Snow Canyon a little further south. Clear from Skyview, now trying to play the ball forward. Taylor was looking to track it down, but he was losing that race to a Snow Canyon player, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be a Warriors throw-in deep in their own half of the field. 0-0 between these two teams. So here we are, throw-in. Waiting on the throw-in. Not too many shots here for either team. We've got 5 shots for Snow Canyon. That's actually pretty decent. 2 shots for Skyview, one of those on goal. Snow Canyon has 2 shots on goal. One of them was a spectacular opportunity. It was Brian Hernandez, got 4 goals on the year, had basically a point-blank shot. Well, he had the keeper right in front of him. He was about on the 18-yard box. Now Skyview, they have a chance here, playing a ball from the right side, right corner of the box. I think Taylor, I don't know if he was shooting it or trying to find Boto in the middle, and he also had a man on the far side. Taylor looks like he was frustrated maybe with himself and maybe with his teammates, perhaps a little bit of both. That was a good opportunity. As I was saying, Snow Canyon had a chance, basically at the 18-yard box, keeper off his line. All you got to do is chip it past him, and Quade Horman made himself impossible to chip past. Blocked a shot. So we're still 0-0 here. Now Skyview draws a foul about 35 yards out. I believe that's Robinson who drew the foul. It's basically smack dab middle of the field here. He's between the sidelines. 35 yards from goal. And referee's going to walk off the 10 yards, or they may just use the football field lines here to figure out exactly what 10 yards is, since given where they are on the field, it's pretty easy to figure out 10 yards. Ben Taylor standing over it for Skyview. Tries to get it over the wall, hits it straight into the middle of the wall. Snow Canyon the other way, trying to build a bit of a counterattack. They don't quite have numbers, and now they lose the ball. Skyview now passing it around their back line, now into the midfield, losing possession. Snow Canyon on the counter, playing it up the far sideline. They can chase it down before it goes out of bounds. No, they don't, but then Skyview, they kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in just above the corner flag here for Snow Canyon. 13 minutes, 40 seconds or so left to play in this first half. Throw played into the box and nearly recovered by Snow Canyon, but they end up kicking it out of bounds. Pretty much to the same spot they were throwing it in a moment ago. Or no, it's going to be a goal kick. It must have gone over the end line. I couldn't quite see it. So it's going to be a goal kick instead. Certainly a better outcome there for Skyview. It'll be a little easier for them to advance up the field. They are going to play a short goal kick. Snow Canyon applying some pressure here. Now playing it into the middle. Skyview battling some physicality. They do manage to hang on to it, though. Now they play a long ball forward, and it goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Throw in for the Warriors. Just 12 and a half minutes to play here in this first half. We're still 0-0 between these two teams. And if you haven't heard, the video stream is back going. We've got the video camera up and running. We replaced the camera, and that seems to have done the trick. So you got the video stream on CacheValleyDaily.com, or you can keep listening on 107.7 KLZX. Skyview in possession here after some good hustle from Chris Boto. Although then the ball is kicked out of bounds. Unforced error there from the Bobcats. Throw in for Snow Canyon in their attacking half as they look for their first goal. They've got 34 on the season. Skyview just 20, although Skyview a lot more stingy on the defense. Speaking of defense, they recover it right there, trying to turn defense into offense. Boto trying to get up the near sideline. There's going to be a back pass to the keeper. That's played up. Little Skyview nearly recovering the clear by the keeper. It looks like they actually do recover it. Trying to settle the ball. Struggling to do so. Now pinballs around. Snow Canyon has now. Long ball played forward. Right toward the top of the box. Trying to head it past Quade Orman. He reaches out a paw and just snags that one. Trying to head it past was, I believe that was Will Warner. Didn't get much pace on that. And Quade Horman just reached out. Now off the goal kick, the ball ended up bouncing off what looked like the arm of a Snow Canyon player. Either it didn't hit him in the arm or this referee subscribes to the, if you just kick it straight into somebody's arm that's just hanging there, then maybe he's not going to call that. It's kind of an interpretation of the rule. Ball on the near sideline, nearly saved. Chris Boto was trying to just force that ball out of bounds. And nearly stayed in. But Snow Canyon going to get a throw in. Nadal trying to play a ball. He plays a lofting ball right into the, just outside the 6-yard box. And Quade Horman going to come off his line and easily snag that. He's been a little bit busy. He's had a lot of chance to run up from his line up to the top of the box or go out and grab a corner or two. Snow Canyon's kept him busy, and here they're trying to advance the ball and keep him even busier. But they're going to lose the ball to Skyview. Skyview trying to do a counterattack. Boto, near sideline. Trying to keep the ball in bounds. Stalled momentum here for a second. Then passing there to Zeke Taylor. Taylor trying to sneak a through ball, but he's going to lose possession. Now Snow Canyon on the far sideline, going left to right here, trying to play a long ball in, headed by Skyview, and Horman trying to sprint to that before it goes over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick. It was a good header to keep it from just sliding through uncontested. But unfortunately, just not the most accurate header. 9 minutes, 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Snow Canyon with another corner here. Their fourth corner of the game, I believe. I think Skyview only has one corner. Nothing's come of any of the corners. It's still 0-0. So we're about to cross under 9 minutes to play here in this first half. Low corner, easily chested down, although not out of danger. Snow Canyon playing another ball into the box. It bounces around. Skyview trying to scramble to get to it. They clear it out. Snow Canyon look like they're going to control the clear. Well, the Skyview is putting some pressure on. Ball bounces around and then goes out of bounds on the near sideline here. Skyview's going to have it going right to left from their own defensive half off the throw-in. Some substitutions coming in. Kyle Robinson coming back in. Zeke Taylor subbing out for the Bobcats. Skyview probably going to try and make one final push here and maybe get a goal before they go into the halftime break. Throw in, headed high up into the air. Snow Canyon managing to settle it. Now playing the ball all the way over to the far sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds. They had a chance to maybe get that. But I think it was Brian Hernandez who peeled off to try and make a forward run. Unfortunately, he overestimated his teammates' ability to get to that ball. Could have made for a good situation, but just not fast enough. Ben Taylor, who checked out momentarily, he's coming in. Tyler Markworth, the junior, coming out. Skyview, throw in on the far sideline, going right to left. Inbound pass, some contact. And the ball goes out of bounds, and a quick throw in from Snow Canyon. Trying to sneak through the Skyview defense. Didn't work. Skyview deflects it and recovers. And now a foul on Snow Canyon. There's a bit too much contact there as Skyview recovered that ball. Had a player go down, and it's going to be a foul. Foul in their own defensive half. They're going to play that free kick short. Now playing it into the midfield. Across midfield. Across half the half-field line. Now long ball played forward. Robinson the only one there. Two Snow Canyon defenders. They easily get it out. As they clear it forward, Snow Canyon getting a run going. Up the far sideline, kicked out of bounds by Skyview. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Still 0-0 between these two teams, Snow Canyon and Skyview, here in the first round of the 4A state playoffs for boys soccer. Now Snow Canyon trying to play a ball toward the top of the box. Headed by Skyview, not out of danger. Boto tracking it down for the Bobcats. He settles it now. Skyview still short passes deep in their defensive half as Snow Canyon makes them consider every pass with their pressure. Skyview nearly loses it. Heck, for a second they kind of did. Ben Taylor trying to maneuver around the defense, and he is fouled. He goes down. Referee's going to say that was too much. And the Bobcats have a kick in their own defensive half. Playing it somewhat quick and a little short to the near sideline right at midfield. Boto now to Cameron Jackson. Now back into the middle for Taylor in the midfield circle. And they completely reverse field over to the far sideline, but now they're going to back up all the way to their back line. Snow Canyon applying pressure. Skyview just content to play some short passes for the moment. Try to do a medium pass there, and it was stolen by Snow Canyon. Now they try and counterattack. Stalls for a second. Skyview can get some numbers back. Now playing it down the sideline, trying to cross one into the box. Clear is played short. And an excellent slide there. I believe that was Cam Jackson sliding in there to keep Hernandez from getting a great shot for Snow Canyon. Though Snow Canyon back in possession. Up to the top of the box. Ooh, offside, but it was still a great save anyway. My goodness, that was amazing. Quade Horn with two chances there coming off his line. Had the shot right in front of him, just had to get big. Brandon Go, he was the man who ended up taking that shot. He was asking the assistant referee, just how much was I offside? Just like, this much. Motioning with his hands, this much. Referee motioned he was off by just eyeballing it from up here. Looked like it was about 1.5 feet maybe. Not by much. Not that I didn't think he was offside. But the assistant referee obviously in a better position than I to be able to gauge that. Skyview on the other end. They've got some numbers. Through ball forward. Boto trying to get a toe on it. He does. Ooh, and he just misses wide. Just the top of the box. His shot goes wide. See if we can get that instant replay here. Well, that instant replay looks to be from the other night. We'll work on that. Now Snow Canyon. And stolen away by Skyview. Now back to Snow Canyon. Trading possession in the midfield. Now Snow Canyon trying to advance up. Ball deflected and, oh, nope, it's going to be a foul. Thought they got the ball first before, it was one of those where he got the ball and then he cleared out the offensive player. And the referee says, yeah, he got the ball first, but not that much contact. I'm not going to allow that much. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Still 0-0 between Skyview and Snow Canyon here in Smithfield. Free kick played forward. Now they're going to look for a cross into the box. Headed up, straight up. Snow Canyon trying to get ahead on it. Now a shot from the top right part of the box there. Looked like it had a funky bounce and hard to see, but Quade Horman got a hand on it. That was probably a shot on goal. That would have snuck in the far post. Now Kyle Robinson, I believe, here on the other end, trying to stake around 3 defenders. He played a ball in toward the middle. Is either a missed kick or he thought there was going to be a Skyview player there, but he was all alone there. So there's a turnover there, and Snow Canyon going the other way, trying to get on the counterattack. Trying to reverse field, but misjudging where his teammate was. Skyview going to recover here. Now trying to play from their defensive half, and then they lose it out of bounds. 1 minute 50 to go here in the first half. Someone trying to get a goal here. Snow Canyon passes right to a Skyview player. Taylor now trying to get a counterattack going for Skyview. Kind of stalls out there. Has to dance backward and pass to his back line. So now they're going to start over. Skyview just passing it between their midfield and back line, trying to find something forward. Max Falslev now on the near sideline, passing it a little closer to the sideline. Now Skyview going to back it up again. An attempted a tackle from Snow Canyon. They're going to commit a foul. Falslev goes down. He took a bit of a tough tumble and even ran into a teammate. They're going to stop the clock here for a second here at 1:04. Falslow's looking like he's fine. He might have hurt his wrist slightly going down. He just went high up into the air. He was dodging the tackle for the most part, though he did get hit. Dodging the hard tackle from a Snow Canyon player. So from about 10 yards into their own half, and just about on the near sideline here, Skyview's going to have a free kick. Maybe a little too long to get it to the box, but nope. Maybe they're going to try. Resets the ball. Trying to send one all the way into the box. He got Kyle Robinson if it bounces the right way. Although Yasmani Reyes. And now it's a goal. Off the deflection, Kyle Robinson had it. I believe it was deflected from one of the teammates. But Kyle Robinson getting the first goal here with 51 seconds to play in this first half. So the Bobcats take the early advantage here, 1-0. As we restart just before halftime. Now Snow Canyon, dangerous ball. Playing it into the box, back-heeled by Snow Canyon back in there. Although Skyview was all over it. Now they've got a counterattack. 35 seconds to go. Maybe they can get another one. Reyes. Trying to play it forward, but Snow Canyon steals it. 27 seconds. Skyview tips it out of bounds. They're going to have to play it quick. They've got 20 seconds to go here in this half. They might try and play one last long ball in. Playing it long into the box to the far side. And Horman's going to come off his line, just punch that one out of bounds. And there's not going to be enough time. There's 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 4. Now one last haul into the box, headed around. Flailing sideways kick there. Not even coming close there. But that's going to be the end of the first half. Skyview taking a 1-0 lead in this one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here on 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com. Streaming live. We've got the video up now, so you can go watch it there. But again, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
With an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, that homemade style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo stuff, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPM.
And we're back here, halftime. So we've got things going. Halftime between Skyview and Snow Canyon. 1-0 for the Bobcats as they score with 51 seconds left in the first half. And that gives them the 1-0 advantage. And that's certainly the way that Skyview really wanted to play was, low scoring, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, that type of game. Snow Canyon a bit more high scoring, so, get them out of their comfort zone. If Skyview, they're playing inside their comfort zone, obviously. That plays to Skyview's advantage. They've had that so far. Just Snow Canyon probably having a bit more possession, although Skyview certainly made it even and developed some chances of their own. The shot count goes in favor of Snow Canyon, 6-4, although 3 shots on goal for Skyview, 3 for Snow Canyon. Few opportunities for Snow Canyon. They certainly had chances to score. They had one where it was Brian Hernandez. He had the ball basically on the penalty spot, 18 yards out, directly in front of goal. Skyview's Quade Horman, who's had plenty of great games, probably one of the better keepers in the Valley. And he comes off his line, makes himself big, and the ball deflects straight off of his chest. And that was much earlier in the first half. Later, there was an almost identical play. Brandon Go this time for Snow Canyon. He had an opportunity, although he was called offside. It was saved anyway. Orman coming up big there again. But it was saved and didn't end up, obviously wasn't a opportunity for a goal. Try and take a look at the instant replay. It misfired a little bit earlier, and we're still getting instant replays from a different game. We're going to test things out here on the CacheValleyDaily.com stream. Having a couple of issues there, so we'll leave that alone. But overall, good game between these two teams. There's only about 50 seconds until the second half. So we're just going to keep it here. We won't take another break. We subject you to a 5-minute commercial break. So we're just going to go straight into the second half here between Skyview and Snow Canyon. Winner of this game goes on to play, I believe it was Crimson Cliffs, the 2 seed. Crimson Cliffs getting a bye. It'll be played at Crimson Cliffs, no matter the result here. We're looking at a 1 p.m. kickoff on March 6th, so only 3 days from now. But We're about to start the second half here. We'll reset the scoreboard. 40 minutes on the clock. Skyview 40 minutes away with the 1-0 advantage of advancing to the second round. The quarterfinals here in the 4A state playoffs. A matchup with Crimson Cliffs. So Snow Canyon, they don't allow any more goals. They're 2 goals away. And they're certainly capable of getting those goals. Snow Canyon, going to start with the kickoff. It's going to be number 10, Brian Hernandez, who had probably the best opportunity for Snow Canyon. Couldn't chip it past the keeper. And we're waiting. Referee looked like he was about to blow his whistle, then he hesitated a second. And now he's looking all the way back to the keeper. Oh, there's 2 kids behind the goal. I think those are the ball boys. They're not just any random kids. They're the guys who go fetch the soccer balls and they get kicked out of bounds. But he didn't want them sitting behind the goal. He wanted them off to the side of the goal. And now here we go. There's the whistle. There's the kick. We've started the second half finally. Here on CashValleyDaily.com and 107.7 KLZX here in Logan. My name is Jason Walker. I'll be bringing you through the rest of this game, which at the moment Skyview would win up 1-0, but we've got 40 minutes to determine whether or not that'll be the final score. It took Skyview 39 minutes and 9 seconds to get their first goal. Cal Robinson kicking in a deflection, a ball that was bouncing around the 6-yard box, kicking it from the right side of the 6-yard box into the near post. Snow Canyon on the other end playing advantage. There was a foul, a jersey tug. Skyview deflects it for a moment. Snow Canyon settling it though, and then losing it to Skyview. Too many S's here. Both of them starting with S doesn't help. But here we are. It is the Bobcats and Warriors. Skyview Bobcats here in the black jerseys with black shorts. The light blue numbers, they're going left to right now. Snow Canyon in their white jerseys, and I believe those are black numbers. Skyview, the throw in now, going up the field. Fast-paced attack here. Taylor on the ball, dancing around the defense, trying to find a pass into the middle. That's going to try and dance around. Chips one, trying to find Cal Robinson on the far sideline. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Throw in for Snow Canyon deep in their own attacking half. Skyview didn't have anybody around to put pressure on the throw in as the Warriors took it quickly. Now reversing field to the far sideline, going right to left here. Now advancing, now reversing field back to the near sideline. Some good passing here from the Warriors. And they're going to reverse field again, zigzagging up the field, sideline to sideline. Now a ball played up the far sideline. Back into the middle. Poor clear from Skyview. Ball keeps deflecting around. Snow Canyon just outside the box, looking for a shot. And now a long one kicked and went right off the calf of one of the Skyview defenders. And now a flying scissor kick there. Ends up going poorly off the foot of a Snow Canyon player. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick. So after all that excitement, Snow Canyon kept finding the ball at their feet, but Skyview had like 6 or 7 players just packed into the box. And any shots they had, a couple of them just ended up being just deflected by Skyview defenders. Long goal kick played forward. Robinson now has it, trying to chase it up the near sideline. He tried to tip it forward to himself, but couldn't catch up to the ball he was passing to himself. Goes out of bounds. Warriors ball. Reversing field to the far sideline. Now trying to play it up that far sideline. Looking for the right pass, slowly advancing. They've crossed midfield. Now trying a through ball up the far sideline. Deflected by Skyview, and it's going to be a throw-in for Snow Canyon. They pick up the ball and roll with it. Now, back heel from Snow Canyon. Moving the ball up on the far sideline. Chance for a cross. Lofted in. Goes way over the head of Quade Horman, and it goes over the end line. Way past the far post. So it's going to be a goal kick for Skyview as that attack fizzles out. Horman looking for, he's waiting on the goal kick. He's going to play it long, hitting it right toward midfield. Robinson trying to field it, doesn't get it. Reyes tracking it down for Skyview. Trying to get to the ball, but he doesn't get it, and it's going to be a Snow Canyon throw-in. Snow Canyon nearly turning it over on the near sideline. Here they go, cross midfield. Now trying a knock-on pass, but ends up going backwards. Nifty little back heel there. Now a forward pass. Snow Canyon getting into the attacking third. Trying to turn the corner and get across into the box. And a lot of shoulder bumping there, almost excessive. Referee going to let it go. It's a corner kick anyway. I think that was Brandon Go, I believe, who was fighting for the ball, just trying to fight Skyview left back and get that ball. Couldn't get it, though. Horman again with the goal kick. And he's going to play it long. Not quite as long as the one just moments ago. Here on the near sideline, Robinson has it. Looking for a pass, finds Taylor right in the midfield circle. Trying to play a long ball forward to Robinson. Chasing into the right side of the box. Trying to turn the corner around the defender. Now he's going to back it out slightly. Trying to get around him, trying to find something. Sends the ball into the middle, deflected for a second by Snow Canyon. Now a shot attempt, not played very well. There from, believe Austin Hayden. Just kind of chunked it. He had a bit of a run up to it as it was deflected. He had a run up to it from the top left part of the box, just outside the box. Couldn't get anything on there. And moments later, we have a Snow Canyon throw-in in their own defensive half. Throwing into the back line, clear toward the midfield circle. Skyview heads it forward. Passing it back. Kyle Robinson, he's finding himself free. Top of the circle, kicks it. May have been a handball. Oh, it was a handball on Skyview. I think Skyview is saying it was on them. And the center referee, he's talking with his assistant, and he's saying it was a handball on. He's saying it's a handball on Skyview. It was a handball on Snow Canyon from my perspective, and I think the assistant may have agreed. But center referee makes the call. That took away what would have been a free kick at the top of the box, basically. Snow Canyon on the other end racing into the box. Ball is tipped high into the air. Snow Canyon recovers it just outside the box. Now backing it out. Chip into the box, headed out by Skyview. Or not quite out of the box, toward the sideline. Now cleared slightly up the field, but out of bounds. Moments ago, Skyview was complaining about some missed call. I didn't see what the missed call may have been, but they certainly couldn't have been happy about that handball that looked like it was off a Snow Canyon player. Skyview manages to tip the ball away, trying a counterattack. Yasmani Reyes sprinting. It's a 2-on-3. Reyes trying to find a shot. Tries to chip the keeper. He goes high and he goes wide. Reyes with a great job to tip the ball past the defender, sprint down there. He managed to get himself a shot just inside the box. I think he was trying to chip the keeper, but he just couldn't quite get that one on frame. Or, well, to be honest, wasn't really even close to being on frame. Reyes had a much closer shot. That may have been Boto in the first half. Back pass, dangerous back pass there from Skyview. Horman had to come all the way out to the top left corner of his box, top left from his perspective. And then he has to just blast that ball out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for the Warriors. trying to build some momentum. Skyview up 1-0 over Snow Canyon here, as we've got 31 minutes to play. Some contact and another foul called on Skyview, and again, some frustration building there for Skyview against these referees. Quick free kick played by the Warriors. Now trying to find a shot. Shot put just off frame there. I believe Adam Parkhurst tried to put that one on frame from about 37 yards out. Maybe a little closer. But long shot. Just wide of the post. Quade Horman didn't even dive for it. He just shouted it as it went out of bounds. Goal kick pushed back forward by Snow Canyon, then cleared out of bounds by Skyview. Only went barely out of bounds. Snow Canyon playing the corner somewhat quickly. Now trying to cross it over, reverse field. A little bit more space there for the Warriors. Looking to find a cross into the box. A ball redirected nominally toward goal. Will Warner getting his foot on that, but it didn't have enough pace, and it was wide. But you can call it a shot if you want. It's something. It's an opportunity. Snow Canyon's going to look for all the opportunities they can get. They had one or two in the first half, couldn't convert. Skyview had a couple of chances themselves, converted on one. Kyle Robinson's goal with 51 seconds left in the first half. Turnover by Skyview, deep in their own territory. Hernandez trying to put a shot on goal. Hits the post. Got it past Horn, but couldn't get it inside the post. Hernandez, he was the one who had the opportunity that was saved. 18 yards out, had the keeper off his line in that first half opportunity. But Snow Canyon again on the attack. It's Hernandez again at the top of the box. Passes it out. Cross played in. Header, no. He was open. Will Warner open. Just about unmarked. All he had to do was put that one on frame and it would have had a chance. But he plays it high and wide. Snow Canyon getting opportunities here, but they're not putting their opportunities on frame. No shots on goal this half. They had 3 in the first half that were on goal. Another shot on goal that would have counted had it not been offside. Granted, it was saved. But they've had some chances here and are not putting shots on frame, not testing Horman. Now goal kick played forward. Skyview trying to work it up the near sideline, but a back pass all the way to the keeper. He didn't feel comfortable handling that ball. That came in a little hot, and he just clears it straight out of bounds. Max Torres for the Warriors. That's the keeper in goal. The Skyview, they're going to have a throw-in almost at the corner flag. Throw-in. Back to Robinson. He's going to play a cross in, and there's nobody there. Taylor was kind of there, but ball went beyond him. Ball goes back to Robinson on the sideline, though. Well, he's going to have to dance around to try and find something. They're going to play the ball in. Reyes trying to get down to the end line and put a cross in, but it's deflected, and that's going to be a corner. Skyview going to get their second corner of the game, first of this half. 27 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in this second half. Skyview with the 1-0 lead. Cal Robinson standing over the ball for a corner kick. He plays that in low and short deliberately. But it will be cleared out. Foot race to get to the clear. Snow Canyon going to win that. Trying to get around the defense. Stalling for a second now. Long ball played forward. Headed down. Quade Horman going to run and dive. He's going to get that ball. There's a bit of contact between the defender and attacker. Quade Horman got to the ball first as that was headed on. Trying to see who it was that fell down for the offense. Now a long ball the other way. Bounces into the box. And it's caught by the keeper. Now he's going to play it forward. Snow Canyon. Now into the attack. Hernandez for the Warriors. Trying to chip a ball into the box. Headed up. Still in the box. Snow Canyon getting to it first. And then a chip right into the 6-yard box. Horman's going to catch that and fall to his knees. And now he looks like he looked like he was going to prep a drop kick, but now he sends it out to his midfielder, Cam Jackson. Now up to Taylor. Taylor, back heel, nifty one to Max Falslev. Trying to get forward, Falslev trying to find a through ball to Reyes. He may have been slightly offside. Though the assistant didn't give a clear indication he would have called offside, but it was close. In either case, the goalkeeper got to it first, so Snow Canyon has it now. Advancing, trying a long through ball, and here's an opportunity. Kicked past the keeper and in. Snow Canyon with the goal. Nifty goal there from Brandon Go. Great job there. 25 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. As Snow Canyon equalizes, a fantastic through ball to the top part of the box. And we're level here. 1-1 here in this second half. Absolutely wonderful through ball played there. A lot of skill, and then just poking it past Horman. Not much he can do there as long as the attacker is skilled enough. We're going to have some substitutions here. Before we restart play. There are some players upset about where they were supposed to be and allowing that opportunity for Snow Canyon as they put their first ball on goal in this second half, and it's their first goal of the game, so we're level at 1. Somebody's going to have to score at some point before these two teams are separated. And if they don't score before the end of regulation, go to overtime. If they don't score then, we're going to go to penalty kicks. We've had some thrilling penalty kick battles between Region 11 teams here in Cache Valley. We'll see if we get an opportunity here in the playoffs. Skyview with the throw in, far side, going left to right here. They're in the black shirts, light blue numbers. Snow Canyon in the white shirts, and I believe the black numbers. Ball's bouncing around midfield just inside Skyview's half of the field. Skyview has the ball momentarily. High pressure. Now they move the ball forward. Taylor has it for the Bobcats. Looking for a through ball. Finds one. Trying to get to Reyes. He gives it up. Lets another Skyview player track it down. He might have pulled a hammy. Ball goes out for the Skyview corner. One of the Skyview players on the far sideline, so I can't quite see a number. He pulled up a little gimpy there. Staying on the field, though. Skyview going to have their third corner of the game, just playing it in high, long, a little too long. Trying to chase it down, and it's going to end up actually going over the end line. Now there's a goal kick here. Here's a Skyview player he's limping around. He doesn't look like he can go on. He signaled for a substitution. Snow Canyon still going on. Not too many people are realizing he's laboring. I believe that's Jacob Wood. He can barely go on. Long ball played in. Quade Horman catches the ball out of the air. Yeah, Jacob Wood just limping around there. Referee came up, looked like he might have talked to him, asking if he wants to go off the field, but he's not going off just yet. There's a substitution. I think they're going to end up... There's a substitution ready there to come get him. No, Tyler Falslev just telling Jacob, just kneel down. Just kneel down. Because that's how you can get the referee to stop play. Now Wood's going to come off the field. He's limping. Like I said, he pulled up a little shy on a run he was making. Now he's going to come off the field. A lot of hustle there. He knew he had to come off, but he didn't want to stop play. So finally coming off, Zeke Taylor checking in for him. Now, a long ball play. There was a foul that stopped play that kind of gave an excuse to bring him off the field since he wasn't going to kneel down. Long ball played in, cleared back out toward the Skyview back line. So we've kind of reset back to where the kick was. Just inside Skyview's half of the field, nearly turning it over, but managing to reverse field. Parker Christensen sending it up to Falslev. Give and go. Falslev had it back, then he lost it. Snow Canyon now advancing up the near sideline. Will Warner trying to find a lane for a pass or to dive toward the goal. Finds a nice through ball and a good shot on goal, although well covered by Horman. Kind of a weird sliding, kind of one-time kick there from Adam Parkhurst. That puts it on goal. Now, long ball played forward. Skyview trying to track it down. They're going to lose to the sideline, though. That ball just it's going to go. It was out on Snow Canyon, actually. So it's going to be a throw-in for Skyview right on the corner flag. That goes a foot to the left. It would have gone over for a corner kick. 21:53 to go here. I forgot to restart the clock on my the digital score clock we got here on the Cache Valley Daily video stream. So we're at about 21:37 here to go in this game. 1-1 between these two teams. Skyview trying to find a through ball, but they lose it. Zeke Taylor losing it to the Warriors. And their pass forward is intercepted by Skyview. So now they have it just crossing midfield. Kicking it over to the far sideline, then lost out of bounds by Skyview. Another turnover. We're going to have a quick sub for the Warriors. Bobcats also going to take advantage here. Chris Boto coming in for Cam Jackson. And after a moment, we're finally going to have the throw-in. Throw-in played really short right in front of him. Playing up the far sideline, going right to left here. Now, through ball deflected, but there's a handball. Referee wasn't sure for a second if he caught that. It was a sneaky little handball there. Went off the body and off the hand. Referee saying, yeah, that's where it happened. Yeah, there was a handball there. We're going to call that. So we're about 40 yards from the end line. Ball is basically on the sideline, though. So give it 45-ish yards away from the net. Long ball played into the box. Hernandez trying to head it on. Heads it on frame. Not enough pace there to test Horman in goal. It's another shot on goal. Now a drop kick played forward. Boto trying to chase it down. Headed up by the Skyview defense. Keeper tried to dive and catch it. Deflects off of his hand and goes over the end line. So it's going to be a corner for the Bobcats. They're third of this half. They only had one in the first half, but they've got three. Haven't gotten any goals off of it. Here they go. Robinson going to send it in. Plays it right into the middle of the box. Headed away by Snow Canyon. Nobody there for the Bobcats. Max Falslev trying to track it down for Skyview. Lets it go out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Bobcats. Now a throw-in up the near sideline, trying to find Boto. He kicks it, almost bicycle kicks. It didn't leave his feet, but he kicked it over his head into the box. But it was cleared out of bounds by the Warriors. And they recovered. They're on the counterattack. Long ball played forward, trying to get up the far sideline, Horman comes off his line and out of his box to clear that one out of bounds. So about 50 yards away from the end line. They're only about 10 yards inside their attacking half. Snow Canyon getting a throw-in. Headed out of bounds by Skyview, so we're going to move about 5-10 yards further up the field. We'll have another throw-in. Just over 18 minutes to play here in the second half. Still 1-1 in this 4A state playoff first-round matchup of boys soccer between Skyview and Snow Canyon. Now Snow Canyon playing a ball into the box, trying a one-timer, although missed, and then another one-timer tried. I believe they went from Will Warner. He completely missed it, and then Caden Morris tried his shot at just a standing one-timer. No run-up, no nothing. Just trying to swing their leg at it. Technically, they got kind of one shot out of it. But overall, not much for them. So it's going to be a goal kick. Horman sends it over midfield. Boto trying to send a ball up the sideline. Let Kyle Robinson chase it down. He's trying to beat the defense, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Snow Canyon. Going to be a Bobcat throw-in. Throw-in played quickly to Boto. His first touch a little too hard, and he stumbled, and he couldn't get to the ball before it goes over the end line. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Warriors. They play it short and quick. Now up the far sideline, trying to advance it up toward midfield. Short passes. Pressure from Skyview, though, nearly turns it over. Snow Canyon retreating a little bit, trying to find a safe pass. And they get to their back line, advancing up the far sideline. It's got a couple chances for open passes. Nearly losing it. Ball pinballs around, falls to Snow Canyon again. They try and find the right pass. Now they've got one. Advancing up, trying to get a through ball through the back line. No good. Snow Canyon, for a second, recovered the clear. But then they kick it out of bounds. It's going to be a Skyview throw-in. Had a substitution. Ben Taylor coming off. Tyler Markworth coming in the midfield. Now throw-in goes just about to a Snow Canyon player. Now pinballing around us. Snow Canyon trying to put a cross into the box. There's nobody there. It goes over everybody's head. But the ball played back. Snow Canyon getting it, trying to get it into the box. This time by dribbling, but then they lose it. Skyview has it. Back pass to their back line. Now trying to advance it forward. Markworth, then he back passes. Long ball played forward. Boto trying to track it down for the Bobcats. Robinson now in on it. But a good defensive juggling job there from Gabriel Pinna. He does a good job there. Now long ball played forward. Cleared away by Skyview. They're trying to go across field and forward with that. The Snow Canyon recovers it. Now they're sprinting up the far sideline. Ball played into the box. Headed just wide. Will Warner with the header, trying to put that one on frame. Couldn't do so. We're just under 15 minutes to play here in this second half. We're still tied 1-1 between Skyview and Snow Canyon. This boys soccer 4A first round of the playoffs. It's a goal kick for Skyview, just subbing a couple of players in. Now Horman, he's going to play that goal kick long. Bounces just over midfield. Chris Boto is trying to heel flick it on for Kyle Robinson, but it bounced off the wrong part of his foot. Goes out of bounds. Snow Canyon throw in. They lose that throw in shortly after putting it in. Skyview on it now. Robinson trying to turn the corner around the sideline. Doesn't manage it, but it is going to be a Skyview throw in. Robinson plays the throw in quick. Now they're trying to find the right pass, and then it's a turnover. And nearly a dangerous opportunity there for Will Warner for the Warriors, but a good defensive touch there from Henry Hardy. Now on the other end, Skyview looking to play a ball into the box. Now into the middle. Robinson, the top of the box. He's trying to find Boto, who was offside anyway. But the ball ends up being cleared away by Snow Canyon. Dangerous chance there. Robinson takes a shot. He might have had a great opportunity. Now ball tipped around and then tipped back into the box. And Max Torres has to run out off his line and fall on it before any of the Skyview players can try and track that down and poach a goal. So we're still 1-1 here, 13 minutes to go. Snow Canyon with the ball the near sideline, kicking it over to the far sideline, now crossing midfield. Now they're advancing it forward, and then Skyview takes possession after too hard of a touch. Chris Boto trying to find Kyle Robinson, but it takes too hard of a touch on receiving the pass. Turnover, Snow Canyon has it now. Now it's pinballing around. And Skyview wanting a handball, not getting it. Snow Canyon taking advantage of the confusion, trying to get up the near sideline. Now giving it up to Caden Morris. He tries to loft one into the box. It's cleared back out. Snow Canyon still has it in the attacking half. Now up the far sideline. It's going to get deflected out of bounds. Snow Canyon wanting a foul there. It's going to be out of bounds off Snow Canyon. So not only do they not get the foul, they're not going to get a corner. It's going to be goal kick for the Bobcats. So both sides kind of raising their hands to the referee in quick succession there. One wanting a handball, one wanting a foul at the top of the box. Would have given them a pretty good opportunity. Goal kick played short by Horman. Now they're going to play a long, not long enough as it's headed forward by Snow Canyon. They're in the attacking third, trying to loft the ball into the box, deflected, but falls to the feet of Snow Canyon anyway. But then cleared out of bounds by Skyview. Throw in for the Warriors, very close to the corner flag. Throwing it into the box, trying to turn the corner and find a cross, but losing the ball. But then Skyview loses the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw-in. It's further up the field, though. About halfway up the attacking half for Snow Canyon. Throw-in, cleared out of bounds by Skyview, and then Snow Canyon loses the throw-in, at least for a moment, before Skyview kicks it out again for a throw-in. 10.5 minutes to play, 1-1 between Skyview and Snow Canyon. Snow Canyon trying to reverse field, switch it over to the other side, but they lose it out of bounds. Skyview with it. Trying to move it up, but then losing it. Oh, nearly a dangerous through ball, but now Snow Canyon trying to recover it. Lost the golden advantage there if they'd been a little faster. Snow Canyon wanting a foul there. I didn't quite see it, neither did the referee. At least the actual foul. Somebody fell over. Long ball played forward. Kyle Robinson trying to track it down, but there were two defenders, one of him, and the ball was a little too long anyway. Keeper picks it up out of the air. Long drop kick. He's got a leg on him to be kicking it that far. Now through ball played forward, and I believe he was offside, and Horman was on the shot anyway. Brandon Go with a tough shot there. Horman came up big, but he was offside anyway. So they're going to have a free kick from the... I don't think they even called the offside. They just let him... They just let the keeper roll with it since he made the save, I guess. But the flag was definitely up by the assistant. Skyview loses the ball in the attack, and so Snow Canyon going to try and advance this one. It goes out of bounds, though, but off of Skyview, so the Warriors will retain it. Just under 9 minutes to play, still 1-1. First goal of the game came from Skyview, 51 seconds left to go in the first half. Then with just under 26 minutes to play here in the second half, about 20 minutes ago now almost, Snow Canyon got their first goal. Brandon Go with a nice shot from the top right part of the goal, from his perspective. Top right part of the goal box. Snuck it past Quade Horman, who's been very good today. Plenty of good saves. Now Horman with a goal kick. Plays it toward midfield. Initially touched by Snow Canyon, but then a nifty long pass played forward. Skyview with a bit of an opportunity here. Now a shot, and it's in! An amazing shot! Absolutely spectacular stuff there. As Skyview goes up 2-1 with 8:02 left to play here in this game. That could be an absolute dagger. That was Ian Hawes, his first goal of the season. See, an excellent, I should say, the through ball there played from Cam Jackson was absolutely spectacular. Outside of his right foot, plays it long. And then Hawes just managing to settle that. Managed to get a defender to run over the ball, and then puts a shot into the top right corner of the box from the far side. Sneaking it in that upper right corner of the far post. Just an amazing goal there. Skyview up 2-1 now. 7.5 minutes to play. And suddenly, Snow Canyon's in a bind. They had a lot of momentum this half, and Skyview just absolutely took it back. Snow Canyon in the attack, playing a ball into the middle. Dangerous opportunity there. Trying to chip a ball in there. Ooh, he nearly curled that one in. Caden Morris, top left part of the box from his perspective, trying to curl that one into the far post, almost like Hawes did moments ago. There was some bend on his shot, but not enough. Snow Canyon with 10 shots, 3 on goal. Skyview only 3 shots, 2 of those on goal, though. But Skyview has the goal advantage here, 2-1. 6.5 minutes to play. Skyview can afford to play on its heels, though. They're not playing the heels now as they get a turnover at midfield. Trying to play a through ball to Taylor. Ooh, Robinson's pass. Not quite enough pace on it to find Taylor, who was running toward goal on an excellent run. Robinson has the 1 goal. He scored the goal in the first half for Skyview. Now Snow Canyon in possession, trying to get into the attacking third, trying to backheel it. Well, Skyview all over it and clearing it out of bounds. Five minutes, 50 seconds to go here in this game. Snow Canyon got to get a goal to try and tie this one up, or Skyview is going to advance to the second round and a matchup at Crimson Cliffs. Kyle Robinson trying to sprint forward up the near sideline, but it gets tipped out of bounds. He's going to sub out. Yasmani Reyes is going to check in. He'll take over on the right wing. Here we go. Snow Canyon also subbing. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. Throw in. Reyes fighting on the near sideline. Loses it out of bounds. It goes off him. Throw in. Stolen by Skyview. Nearly stolen back by Snow Canyon. Now a long ball played forward. Hawes, he's got a break. He's got a defender trying and beats. And a bit of contact there. It looked like for a second he was going to have a one-on-one. They're going to call a foul. And I didn't see who he indicated it was on. I think he was saying it was on Skyview. Hawes looked like he had a one-on-one. Then a defender caught up to him. And then there was some contact. And now we're going to stop the clock here, actually, at 4 minutes, 38 seconds. It's just kind of some mutual contact, but I think the fact that Snow Canyon player fell down a little harder and is not getting back up, they're going to give the foul to Skyview, and it's going to be Snow Canyon ball. But player's still down. It looks like he's holding his head. I don't know if that's just he's in pain and holding his head, or if his head is what hurts. It just looked like some mutual contact, shoulder bumping each other, trying to fight for the ball, and they both biffed it. But the Snow Canyon player taking the worst of it. They're continuing to work on him. think we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back once play resumes here. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the second half. Skyview with a 2-1 lead. We'll be back after this.
Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Grist.
All right, here we are. We've got a resumption of play just about to get going. I believe Mason Ballantyne was the player who went down for Snow Canyon. He's gotten up. He's walking off the field. And now the referee yelled. The crowd was yelling at the referee for something else. I think there was a yellow card shown. And I think it might have been on Ballantyne, as nobody else went off the field. The crowd yelled about something. I didn't see what they were concerned about. But a yellow card handed out, maybe it was to the coach, who knows. But here we are, resumption of play. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go here in the game. Snow Canyon trying to get an equalizer here. Skyview, about 4 minutes ago, went ahead on a goal from Ian Haas. The Bobcats up 2-1 now. Snow Canyon in possession, getting into the attacking third. Long shot played through. That might have went through the field goal uprights. That was about 25 yards out, closer to the sideline. We're going to have another stoppage in play. This is the point, since it's a 2-1 game in the playoffs. We're going to have a stoppage of play basically every time Skyview subs. Just about any decent stoppage of play. Referee's going to say we're going to stop the clock. But here we are now, just under 4 minutes to play. Long ball played forward. Chris Boto trying to track it down the sideline. He does. He's behind the defense. He's going to try and find Reyes. He looked like he was trying to cross into Reyes. That went straight to the goalkeeper instead. Boto frustrated with himself that he couldn't get that one passed a little bit better. Snow Canyon sprinting down on the other end, up on the far sideline, going right to left. Clear, played in, handball, looked like. Handball on Snow Canyon, so it's going to be a free kick for the Bobcats. Just almost on the top left corner of their goal box. Top left from the goalkeeper's perspective. Long ball played forward now. Boto going to track it down. Kind of caught them sleeping. He's in the left side of the box. Keeper has to come off his line and slide. Didn't beat Boto by much. And then the rollout nearly stolen by Skyview. But Snow Canyon in the attack again. Playing it forward now, headed up. That ball getting headed around, pinballing between Snow Canyon and Skyview players, and then kicked out of bounds by Skyview. Snow Canyon throw in. Playing it up the far sideline, headed around, and out of bounds. Snow Canyon throw in. Throwing into the middle, Caden Morris. Now he's going to try and reverse field from that far sideline to the near sideline. Now playing into the middle, shot right toward the keeper. That was a shot there from Brandon Go. He had a go of it from about 25 yards out, just above the top circle of the goal box. Kicked it right at Horman. It's the fourth shot on goal. Now drop kick played long forward and out of bounds over the end line, trying to find Boto. They're just trying to catch that defensive line sleeping. Now we're going to have a sub, and I think the clock stopped again at 1:58. Ben Taylor coming back in for Cam Jackson. He had a nifty assist earlier in this game. Earlier this half that helps Skyview go up 2-1. Now a long cross played over from sideline to sideline and forward. Far up the near sideline. Snow Canyon trying to turn the corner, trying to get a cross into the box. Not played cleanly into the box, and so it's easily cleared by Skyview. Well, Snow Canyon recovers the clear, trying to feed it back into the mixer. Ball going toward the sideline, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Snow Canyon throw-in. Only 1 minute, 20 seconds to go here in this game. Skyview very close to coming away with a 2-1 win here. Snow Canyon just about entering desperation mode as their season is on the line. There's only about 60 seconds left in their season. We'll see if Skyview can manage to hold on. Long ball played into the box, trying to head it down. Had Horman out to dry if they'd managed to put a header on goal. But it goes over the head of the Snow Canyon players. 50 seconds to play. And it's going to be a goal kick. 45 seconds, and Horman is going to take his time. And now he plays it long. Deflected down, recovered by Snow Canyon. They're trying to play forward. 32 seconds left. Playing it down trying to get it into the corner. And foul committed by Snow Canyon. Referee kind of waited to blow his whistle there. But there's only 20 seconds to go, and Skyview takes their time. This game will be just about over. And that may just be it. They're going to play the free kick. They'll kick it before time's up. There's 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And that's the game. Skyview will come away victorious with a 2-1 victory here on their home field in the first round of the 4A playoffs. They defeat Snow Canyon, who unfortunately after a solid season, they will unfortunately have to go home. They'll make the long drive back to Southern Utah as their season will end. Skyview, they'll also make the drive down to Southern Utah as they'll face Crimson Cliffs, I believe, on Saturday. They'll face them at 1 p.m. So we'll take a quick break. We'll have a quick end-of-game summary, and then we'll sign off, although there will be more sports on 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com. We'll have boys lacrosse, a rematch of last Wednesday's matchup between Skyview and Ridgeline, a key top-of-the-standings matchup between the Bobcats and Riverhawks. We'll have that game at 7:30, broadcast starting around 7:20. But anyway, we'll take a quick break, and we'll have some post-game analysis here on CashValleyDaily.com, 107.7 KLZX.
North Logan and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery, the Old Grist Mill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, that home style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
All right, and we're back with some post-game analysis here. We're final here in Smithfield as the Skyview Bobcats take a 2-1 victory over the Snow Canyon Warriors. Certainly a good matchup here. Skyview took a 1-0 lead just before the end of the first half. 51 seconds to go. Cal Robinson gets a goal off a bit of a hectic ball bouncing around the box in the 6-yard box. He manages to put that one in. Skyview went in to halftime up 1-0. But about 15 minutes into the second half, Snow Canyon equalized. An excellent through ball played forward and then just sent in by Brandon Go, his 11th goal and unfortunately final goal of the season for him. He managed to sneak it past Quade Horman, who, mind you, Horman, he ended up with 6 saves on the day. That was the one shot on goal he didn't quite save. That equalized it. Had about just under 26 minutes to play at that point. But then with 8 minutes, 2 seconds to go, an absolutely wonderful through ball played forward from Cam Jackson, got his second assist because on the other end of that through ball, Ian Haas got his first goal of the season, managing to take the ball, just kind of kick it back slightly, made the defender run over the ball, over pursue, and then Haas just managed to put a shot up into the top right corner of the goal from the left side of the box. So absolutely wonderful job there from Haas to get the go-ahead goal, the game-winning goal here in the playoffs. So congratulations to the Bobcats, and also congratulations to Snow Canyon on a solid season and a very good showing here on the road, long way from home in the playoffs here. But it'll be the Bobcats that advance. And a reminder again that we'll have more Skyview Sports as they'll face Ridgeline coming up at 7:30 here on 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com. I've been Jason Walker. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and for listening. Have a good evening.
This Skyview Bobcats broadcast has been a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, ARS, DD Auto Salvage, New Horizons Beauty College, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Poblanos, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on Skyview High School Sports is a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, ARS, DD Auto Salvage, New Horizons Beauty College, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Poblanos, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Hello, welcome everybody to Hanson Field here in Smithfield, Utah for tonight's 4A, Region 4A lacrosse, boys lacrosse showdown between the Skyview Bobcats and the Ridgeline Riverhawks. A rematch of last week's game, which took place in Providence, where Skyview beat Ridgeline. We've got the rematch just less than a week later here in Smithfield. It's senior night. 8 seniors were just recognized at midfield alongside their parents and family members. Set out to be a special night here in Smithfield for another great lacrosse showdown. The captains are meeting. We're 2 minutes and 35 seconds away from the first face-off tonight between the 6-0 in region and 13-1 overall Skyview Bobcats and the 5-1 and 7-6 in region play Ridgeline Riverhawks. We're excited to be here. Hunter Jensen with you tonight. And we'll be back in just a few minutes to get things going.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster over.
All right, everyone, we are back in Smithfield for a Region 4 boys lacrosse showdown between the Skyview Bobcats and the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Once again, Hunter Jensen with you tonight. Excited to get going with tonight's exciting matchup. Once again, Skyview with a big win over Ridgeline. We're going to go into the national anthem now, and we'll be back with the starting lineups in just a moment.
For your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo stuff, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to Boys Lacrosse, Skyview, Ridgeline. The rematch just a week later. We'll get the starting lineups over to you momentarily. First, for the visiting Ridgeline Riverhawks, number 27 at midi, Cole Juber. Number 32 at long-stick midi, Gray Hendricks. At attack, number 25, Reese Karasek. Number 19, defenseman, Carter Smith. Number 6, attackman, Reeve Quiggle. At midi, number 0, Will Ripstein. Number 35 at attack, Jack Jensen. Number 99 at defense, Max Donovan. At defense, Will Broadbent. And in goal, number 1, Ben Orduno. Top players for the Ridgeline Riverhawks out of that starting lineup. Leading the way, Jack Jensen and Reeve Quiggle. Now we'll go to the starting lineups for the home Skyview Bobcats. First at attack, recognized just barely at senior night, number 6, Gage Lishman. Also at attack, number 81, Sean Tempest. Number 74, Raiden Sorensen. Number 52 at midi, Maverick Hilliard. Number 13, also at midfield, Parley Thacker. At midi as well, number 3, Jack Lishman. Number 40, Charles Schwartzstein. Number 29 at midfield, Bruce Levitt. Tanner Lowe. And at defense, number 89, Koji Schwartz. And in goal for the Bobcats tonight, number 15, a senior as well, Jake Spackman. Those are the starting lineups tonight. We've got a big matchup, the top two teams in the region. Last week, we had a close game where Skyview led the whole way, got off to a quick start, leading 4-0 in the first quarter. Ridgeline clawed back to make it a one-goal game at halftime. And it was like that the whole way. Ridgeline could just never quite catch up to Skyview. Skyview's depth and upperclassmen proved it too much to handle for the Riverhawks in that game. So we'll see what Ridgeline can do, what they learned from that loss last week, and try to get a win here in Smithfield. Facing off tonight for the Riverhawks, number 27, Cole Juber, and number 13, Parley Thacker for Skyview. we'll get things started here. Should be a good one tonight. It's a beautiful night. Sun just going down, and here we are for the opening face-off. Juber gets a nice jump on it. Starts heading down. Loses control, though. Gains it back, and Ridgeline with the first possession of the game. Quickly turned over back to Skyview, and Maverick Hilliard makes his way on the far side of the field down into the offensive zone. Hilliard gets it down to the attack, finds Tempest. Tempest will get a touch, get possession, and bring it back out to settle and get in the offensive starters for the Bobcats. Good crowd tonight. Both sides, the Skyview side completely full, and Ridgeline is about filling out their side. So we've got a loaded crowd tonight in Smithfield. Skyview with the ball, looking to get their final subs in before they get going offensively. With the ball, Easton Ballard. Looks like there's some sun in the player's eyes. It'll make it difficult for some passes. He works it down to Lishman at attack. Oh, sun gets in the eyes of Tempest as Lishman makes a basic pass, and it'll be turned over to Ridgeline. That'll be something the players will need to look out for tonight, is the sun just being in the way of basic plays. Ridgeline looking to clear. Errant pass there. Ball loose in the middle. Still loose near the Skyview bench. Finally picked up by the Bobcats. Easton Ballard. Ballard gets a touch and works his way down to X. He's guarded by Max Donovan, Ridgeline's stud defenseman. Here comes Ballard around the right side. Makes his way in front of the goal. Finds a triple team. The ball is loose. Ballard gets it up to Tempest. Tempest hangs on and goes back to Ballard. Down to attack. Here comes Joshua Moe, makes a dodge at X. Back up to Ballard. Ballard steps in, a nice bounce shot. Saved by Orduno. His first save of the night. Gets it up quickly. A nice clearing pass to Austin Sorensen as he makes his way down the far side of the field. Sorensen works it down to the attack. Gets it to Reeve Quiggle at X, and he'll settle for the Riverhawks' first offensive possession. Here's Jack Jensen. Jensen looks to pick and roll, but gets double teamed and backs it back out. Jensen works it up to Luke Chadwick. Chadwick's pass is deflected, but still maintained by the Riverhawks. Sorensen gets it down to X. Quiggle coming around. Drops it on a nice defensive play from the Bobcats. Ball's loose. Looks like it's off Skyview and will stay with Ridgeline. Score 0-0 still. 9:13 left in the first quarter. Here comes Jack Jensen on the right wing. Makes a dodge to middle. Nothing going there. Passes into Quiggle. Quiggle with the shot and the score. Reeve Quiggle makes it 1-0 for Ridgeline over Skyview. Assisted by Jack Jensen. Quiggle's first of the game at 9:05 to put the Riverhawks up 1-0. A nice two-man game there from Jensen and Quiggle. That's what we saw a lot of last week was Jensen and Quiggle. You're going to be hearing those two names a lot tonight. Jack Jensen 7th in the region in points per game and Quiggle 9th. Here we are, second face-off between Juber and Thacker. Looks like a delay of game against Thacker. Riverhawks will take over, leading 1-0 in the beginning of the first quarter here. Ball is loose, though, off of the possession gained by Ridgeline, and Skyview will look to clear. They get it to Ballard. Ballard settles, and that's Peyton Helstern. Helstern's first appearance of the game. He works it down to Joshua Moe at attack for the Cats. Down to X with Sean Tempest, this region's #1 points getter, with 53 total points at this point up to the season. Sorensen makes a dodge off a nice screen, finds the right alley, looks to shoot and goes wide left. Ball will stay with Skyview, trailing 1-0 with 8:20 left in the first quarter. Gage Lishman, who had a great game last week against Ridgeline. We'll see what he can do tonight. He gets it over the middle. Pass deflected. Will stay with the Cats. Ball below the goal with Sean Tempest. Tempest finds a screen, works his way around GLA to the right side. A nice shot. Goes just wide. Possession will stay with Skyview with Joshua Moe. He works down low, comes around the same right side of crease, up to Tempest. Tempest with the fake pass. A nice shot, but a better save by Ben Orduno. His second of the game. Riverhawks trouble clearing. Turn it over on the clear, and Skyview will keep possession. Lishman at the left wing gets a screen, comes across the middle. Nothing going, gets it over to Sorensen. Back to Lishman. Lishman finds Stockton Checketts, who's got a much smaller defender on him as he works his way around him to the goal. Shot goes wide. Good matchup there for Checketts. His defender probably gets 6 inches shorter than him. Skyview still looking to even it up at 1 here early in the first quarter. Tempest works his way around a screen, works his way around the slide, shoots and scores! Sean Tempest. Last week it took him up until the last goal of the game to get his first goal. So Sean's going to be a little happier that he found his goal early in the first quarter tonight. That makes it 1-1 now. Skyview Ridgeline battle the top 2 in the region here. 7:03 left in the first quarter. Tempest's goal unassisted as he worked off a nice screen. Back at the X for the face-off. Looks like Skyview won the face-off, made a nice flick, but no one was there to gain control of the ground ball. However, it looks like the ball was deflected and Skyview will maintain possession. Skyview with the ball. Maverick Hilliard coming off a hat trick last week versus Ridgeline as well. Joshua Moe works it up to Ballard. Ball with the midfield. Gets it to Carter Bishop working down the right alley. Comes back to Maverick Hilliard with the goal. Top right rip on a nice give and go. Maverick Hilliard's goal makes it 2-1 for Skyview with 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Timeout called by Ridgeline. And we will go to a break and be right back.
Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, Dajon style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back to Smithfield, Utah. We've got Skyview 2, Ridgeline 1 in tonight's boys lacrosse matchup. Facing off here for the Cats, Parley Thacker, and for the Riverhawks. Looks like it's won by Thacker. However, a legal procedure called. Skyview will retain possession. Looks like Cole Juber with the Skyview will take over here up 2-1 with just over 6 minutes left in the first quarter. For those joining us, I just want to welcome you to Hanson Field in Smithfield, Utah for Skyview Ridgeline Boys Lacrosse. Skyview up 2-1. Maverick Hilliard working down the left side, comes back to Checketts. Checketts steps into it, gets past his defender, regains his balance, loses the ball. Skyview comes away with the ground ball. Peyton Sorensen looks to settle. Gets it over to Checketts. Checketts likes his matchup here with a significantly shorter defender on him. Works his way low. Gets it down to the attack. Tempest works his way up. Looking middle of the field. Opts to go to the top with Lishman. He'll work his way down. Gets a shot on goal. Another save by Benjamin Orduno. His third of the game. Keeps it a 1-goal lead for Skyview. For those listening on 107.7 KLZX, stream of this game, broadcast stream, also available on CashValleyDaily.com. And for those streaming with any radio needs, it is being played over the air at 107.7 KLZX. 2-1 Skyview, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Jack Jensen looking to get his first shot on goal here. Puts a fake, then steps into a shot, but a nice save by Spackman. Skyview with the ground ball. Koji Schwartz, one of the top defensemen here in the Valley, starts the clear for the Bobcats. They get it up to Ballard. Ballard pressured. Gets through the double team with a nice spin move there and works his way into the offensive zone. Ballard through two more defenders. Another spin move. Still has possession after what it seems like he just ran through the whole Ridgeline defense. Finally gets it over and settles for the Bobcats. Bobcats with Sean Tempest working over to Easton Ballard. He gets a screen from Hilliard. Comes back to the middle of the field with it. Shot on goal, and it's good. Bounces over the right shoulder pad of Benjamin Orduno. A Skyview goal by Easton Ballard makes it 3-1 for the Cats with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. That goal was unassisted. And gets us back to another face-off with Cole Juber and Parley Thacker. Sun's starting to go down here in Smithfield. A beautiful day. Packed crowd, senior night. And it's 3-1 Skyview. Face-off here. Thacker not in there for this face-off. That's TJ Eck, younger brother of Colton Eck, who faced off for my Skyview Bobcats lacrosse team from 2015 to 2017. Looks like his younger brother's playing the same role. Bobcats work it into Sorensen, and he scores! Peyton Sorensen with a nice rip to the top right of the goal, assisted by number 22, Carter Bishop. Bobcats working quick there to get a 3-goal lead with 3:42 left in the first quarter. A nice just entry from the top of the zone. Peyton Sorensen just hanging out in the middle of the zone. Not a lot of pressure on him, and he rips it home. A similar start to last week's first quarter. Skyview coming out and jumping up on top early. Back at the faceoff X. Thacker back in now. Won by Ridgeline's Juber as he works his way to the middle of the field. A pass over to Jensen. Down into Quiggle. Quiggle stonewalled by Spackman. What a save. Looks like we've got a flag down, though. A nice fast break there for the Riverhawks. A little 4-on-3. Jensen with a fake shot. Passes down to GLE where Reeve Quiggle was just stonewalled by Spackman. Penalty is going to be on Skyview's number 67, Carter Andrews, for a cross check. Ridgeline will be on the man advantage for 1 minute. 6-on-5. For a minute, they're trailing by 3. This will be a big moment to cut that lead to 2 goals with just 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Riverhawks on the man up. Working it to Jack Jensen. He'll get things rolling with the rotations. He works it to Alvin Gore, to Ripstein, back to Gore. Gore over to Jensen. Jensen down to Quiggle, who wants to redeem himself after that last shot. Jensen holds. Skips it to Ripstein. Nothing going so far in the man-up advantage for the Riverhawks. Skyview playing some nice defense. Jensen at the top, with a little space, didn't fire. Ripstein down to Gore. Gore back to Ripstein. Now to top middle with Jensen. Quiggle works it down, and they get another rotation in. Not a lot of space, though. Jensen looks to the middle, pass high. Probably looks like that penalty has been released, so we're all even. Ridgeline doesn't get a shot off on the man up, trailing 4-1 with just a couple minutes left in the first quarter. Jack Jensen works his defender, gets a shot. Looks like it's blocked by Skyview. Never made it to goal. A rebound, though, by Ridgeline's Reese Karasek, bounces over the net. They'll maintain possession. Down 3 here in the first quarter. I'm sure Ridgeline not happy about last week's loss at home to the Bobcats and looking to get a little redemption here on senior night on the opposing team's field. Here's Alvin Gore. Errant pass deflected by Koji Swartz, so it'll stay with Ridgeline. Jensen brings it in bottom right, works his way up to the top. Ripstein top middle. Fakes an entry pass and gets it to the wing with Cole Juber. Juber back to Ripstein at the top. Not a lot of passing so far in this. There's a shot. Blocked again. Sorensen blocks Ripstein's shot from the top. Cole Juber, top right, works the alley. Nice defense there from Peyton Sorensen. Looks like the ground ball is controlled by Jack Lishman on senior night. A nice play from Lishman. His passes, though, deflected as Skyview can't hold on to the possession. Ridgeline's struggling with the clear early. Now working it down the far side of the field. A nice shot there, but another great save. Spackman stuffs Reeve Quiggle for the second time tonight. Not sure about that one. Looked like a trip. No penalty called. Coach Quiggle and Ridgeline not happy about that one. Skyview now advancing the ball up the field with just under 30 seconds left in the first quarter, up 4-1. Bishop down to Joshua Moe. Back with Bishop. He works it over to Easton Ballard. Ballard with 15 seconds looks to make a dodge down the alley. Instead kicks it over to Lishman. Lishman comes back. A shot, but a nice save there by Orduno. 5 seconds left. A beautiful pass and a goal! Sean Tempest slips his way through the backside of the defense on a nice feed from Gage Lishman as he scores with 2.6 seconds left in the first quarter to make it 5-1 for the Bobcats. For those watching the replay on the bottom right, you can see Lishman just make a nice pass, splits through the middle of the defense, and finds Tempest just sitting next to the goalie, GLE, and he was a foot away for that shot. They'll face off with 2.5 seconds here, but looks like that'll end the quarter. And it will. Our score after one, Skyview 5, Ridgeline 1. And we'll be back in a minute here for more boys lacrosse in the second quarter of Skyview Ridgeline.
You can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back to Smithfield, Utah. Hunter Jensen here for those listening on 107.7 KLZX. For those watching on CacheValleyDaily.com, we've got boys lacrosse, Skyview versus Ridgeline here in Smithfield, Utah for Skyview Senior Night. Skyview with another controlling first quarter over Ridgeline. They leave 5-1. Similar patterns to last week's game. This time, though, Ridgeline with much less chances. They had their one goal, but other than that, really two other chances was all they had, and both those were Reeve Quiggle shots that were both stuffed by Spackman. We'll start the second quarter off here. Another face-off between Juber and Thacker. Once again, Skyview 5, Ridgeline 1 going into the second quarter. Juber controls, but the ground ball can't be won, and Skyview comes away with it. Looks like Joshua Moe will end up coming away with the possession for the Bobcats as they get their offensive subs in. A shot there, a quick entry into the zone, but saved by Arduino. Ball loose in the middle of the field, finally controlled by Peyton Hellstern for the Cats. Hellstern works it down to attack with Sean Tempest. He gets it up to number 85, Cole Peterson, his first appearance in the game tonight. Peterson over to Stockton Checketts. Checketts works his man on the left wing. Gets it back to Peterson, and the ball will get down to Tempest. Sorry, with Gage Lishman at X. Lishman gets a screen, doesn't take it, works his way around the left side of the goal. Finds Tempest wide open top middle. He rips one that goes just a few inches over the crossbar. On a nice shot there. Bobcats will retain possession. They've got Stockton Checketts at X. He'll work off a screen coming around the left side of the goal. Kicks it up on a nice pass to Gage Lishman. He shoots and he finds the 5-hole. Gage Lishman, his first goal of the night, second point of the game. That's got to feel good on senior night. A nice play coming around the left side of the goal. Stockton Checketts draws the slide and just dumps it off to Lishman for the goal. He's bounced it through the 5-hole, and that makes it 6-1. Skyview over Ridgeline. 10:41 left in the first half. We'll see if Ridgeline can get possession here. It's been tough for them to even get the ball in this game and keep it. That's been a big story early. It's just Skyview's dominated the possession. And they control another faceoff. Easton Ballard possesses it and gets a touch in the box for the Cats. Down next with Tempest. Tempest over to Joshua Moe. Works it up to Bishop. Bishop over to Ballard, top left. Bottom left to Maverick Hilliard. And they'll work in a 2-2-2 here. Try to get some two-man games going. Lishman gets a screen from Hilliard. Gets it up to Ballard. Ballard looking. Nothing there. Back to Lishman. Now top left. Lishman skip pass. Tempest over to Ballard. Nice defense there from Ridgeline. It's number 10, Avangor, to shut down that momentum. Back to X with Tempest. His pass deflected by Ridgeline's number 19, Carter Smith. A nice play from Smith there. Though on the ground ball, looks like Smith will be called on a loose ball push. Skyview will maintain possession. They go to Ballard, top middle. Ballard will look to get the offense going here for the Cats. He works to the middle of the field. Gets it down to Lishman. Lishman will go down to Joshua Moe at X. Moe comes around, gets a screen from Lishman. Draws the double team. Kicks it over to Tempest. Tempest, nice feed to the backside to Gage Lishman, who gets his second goal in a row. You'll see, for those watching the broadcast on CashValleyDaily.com, beautiful eyes from Sean Tempest here. He sees Gage Lishman creep around from X to the left side of GLE. Just a beautiful skip pass through the middle of the defense. And Lishman tucks it in the back of the goal on a one-on-one for his second goal of the game. That makes it 7-1 now for Skyview over Ridgeline. Last week, after Skyview's dominant first quarter, Ridgeline pushed back and made it a one-goal game at halftime. That not the case so far in tonight's second quarter. Skyview controls another face-off. Parley Thacker comes away with his own work there at the X, and he gets it down to Lishman. Lishman on a 3-on-2 break. Skip pass. Tempest with the goal. A beautiful play from Lishman and Tempest there. Some fun lacrosse the Bobcats are putting on so far tonight. Makes it 8-1 now over Ridgeline. We'll show you this replay on the broadcast. Skyview gets possession off the faceoff, works their way down, and Lishman finds Tempest backside. And Tempest just throws a nice high fake and rolls it in as the goalie bit high. (8-1) Skyview over Ridgeline. Ridgeline will get possession here off of the illegal procedure on the Bobcats. Tempest and Lishman with some nice plays, back-to-back plays there to get a 7-goal advantage. Ridgeline, though, with possession, looking to get something going here. It's just not been their night. 3 shots on goal. Really only 3 chances. They lose it here. Ball's fumbling around, finally controlled by Ridgeline's number 27, Cole Juber. He gets through the middle, but his pass deflected and ends up going off Ridgeline, and Skyview will take over possession. A 7-goal advantage early for the Bobcats in this matchup between the top 2 teams in the region. Now, really not what we expected as far as goal margin this early in the game between these 2 teams. Skyview playing a great game, though, so far. They're clear, unsuccessful, controlled by Ridgeline's number 16, Samuel Peterson. He works it down to Jensen. Jensen swim dodges down the left alley. His shot saved by, looks like his left, a kick save there by Jake Spackman. He's had a nice night so far, shutting down Quiggle twice and now Jensen once. There's another shot, that time by Ridgeline's Luke Chadwick from about 15 yards out, goes high and wide. Ridgeline looking to get some shots now, realizing a 7-goal margin is not easy to close, and they've got to start chipping away at it now if they want a chance in this ballgame. Ridgeline working it around. Karasek works it back to Jensen. Jensen top left. He works an alley dodge, beats his defender, finds the middle. What a pass there by Jensen to Samuel Peterson. His shot, though, another kick save by Jake Spackman. Here comes Quiggle. He loses the ball in his dodge, regains it. Quiggle over to Jensen. Jensen to X. Jensen looking to get something going here. Works left to right from X. Up to GLE. Nice defense there from Koji Schwartz. Shuts down that opportunity. Jensen, though, back with possession now. He kicks it to the wing. Karasek with it. No, excuse me. Cash Weeks loses possession of it. We've got a ground ball here. Quiggle comes away with it. Over to Weeks. Weeks works his way up to GLE, and he scores. A Ridgeline goal scored by Cash Weeks. That's Weeks' first goal of the game, assisted by Quiggle. We'll show you the replay here on the broadcast. Quiggle gets the ball at X, throws it up to Weeks, and no one was covering bottom right, and he wrapped around, ripped it top shelf, and was able to beat Spackman there. That makes it 8-2 now for Skyview with 6:08 left in the first half. We'll see if Ridgeline can build off that momentum and get something going. Another face-off one by Juber for the Riverhawks. He works down the middle of the field. Over to Jensen. Down to Quiggle. Quiggle settles for Ridgeline. He now makes a dodge and gets it over to Will Ripstein. Gets a screen from Karasek. Ripstein works down bottom right, heading towards X. Gets a screen from Chadwick, leaves his stick hanging. And that's an easy from behind check by Skyview's Carter Andrews, but he's not able to possess it there. And Ridgeline will retain possession. Once again, 8-2. Skyview dominating this game early. Just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Will Ripstein with an interesting play here, bringing Koji Schwartz 40 yards up the field. And a failure to advance called on Ripstein. Really a funny play there. Ripstein had the ball bottom left and decided to make a 30-yard sprint towards midfield, but never touched the box. Easton Ballard looks to clear the ball for the Cats. Works his way through the attack line, but then stopped at midfield. Jack Jensen with the ball coming for the Ridgeline. He works his way bottom right, shoots, and shot goes just wide left. Chase won by Ridgeline. They'll keep possession. Lights are on. Stadium lights are on. Sun's starting to set. We've got a beautiful night here in Smithfield for an anticipated region matchup between the top two teams, Skyview and Ridgeline. Though on the table, a big difference between 1 and 2 in terms of record, goals for, and goals against. Ridgeline called here for an illegal screen, turned back over to the Bobcats, and that's not what they needed with a 6-goal deficit. Timeout called here by Skyview, up 6 with 4:50 left in the half. We'll be back in just a minute.
That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, Dajon style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to boys lacrosse action from Hanson Field in Smithfield, Utah, where we have Skyview leading Ridgeline 8-2. 4 and change left in the first half. A surprising start to what some thought would be a closer game here in Smithfield. Bobcats clear down the field early. They find Joshua Moe, who shoots and is saved by Orduno. Though Orduno's let in 8 goals, he's probably made just as many more saves tonight. He's kept Ridgeline at least within striking distance so far. Bobcats with the ball. Easton Ballard, top right, works it over top middle with Carter Bishop. Bishop works it down to Lishman. Lishman comes around high, top middle, finds a crease, makes a nice shot, but an even better save by Orduno. Ridgeline goalie stuffs Lishman there, which would have been his second goal of the night. Loose ball, Skyview comes away with it, now maintain possession here. Maverick Hilliard works his way through the middle of the field. Finds Easton Ballard, top right. Skyview's offense a little slower, up 6, looking to, keep possession. Ballard finds Lishman down low. His shot blocked or saved. I couldn't tell there if it was saved by Orduno or blocked by his defender, Gray Hendricks. Maverick Hilliard works it over to Carter Bishop. Bishop gets a screen from Hilliard. Nothing going from that. Bishop troubled here by Ridgeline's Will Broadbent. Skyview gets it back with Sean Tempest at X. He works it up to Hilliard. Hilliard comes down the left alley. Pushed out, though, by two-way player Evan Gore. Lishman at the left wing finds Tempest coming around. Plants goes back towards the middle, and his shot saved by Orduno. 3 saves there for Ben Orduno on the Cats. He quickly clears it ahead. Juber works his way down for Ridgeline, down 6 here with just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Not a lot of time left for Ridgeline. They've got to get a run going before halftime here if they want a chance to win this game. Juber works his way into 5 defenders, 6 now, loses it, and that's an easy takeaway for the Cats. Koji Schwartz. Schwartz will look to clear for Skyview. A deep pass, and it ends up perfectly. Though the entry pass on the fast break for the Bobcats is deflected. Orduno ends up with it. We're going right back the other way. Cole Juber gets into the Ridgeline half and gets a touch. He works his way towards a goal, but nothing going there. He flips it to Karasek. Karasek down to Jack Jensen at X. Jensen works right to GLE. Doubled. Looks to the middle. Nothing going. his pass intercepted, and it's going the other way. Maverick Hilliard with the ground ball, the caused turnover on the ground ball, and a timeout called by Skyview, a possession timeout here with just a minute and a half left. We'll be back in just a moment with more boys lacrosse.
A financial planning firm is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
We've got happy birthday being sung here at Skyview Boys Lacrosse First Ridgeline here in Smithfield. Don't know whose birthday it is in the crowd, but they've got a couple thousand people singing it to them, so good for them. 8-2 Skyview over Ridgeline Boys Lacrosse here in Cache Valley on 107.7 KLZX and on CacheValleyDaily.com. Skyview dominating early. Ridgeline not a lot of possession. Not a lot of chances. They've had a handful of chances. Some nice saves by Spackman has kept it to 2 goals for the Riverhawks. And Skyview's got the ball with a minute and a half left looking to increase their lead. Sun is setting here in Smithfield. We've got a full house for senior night in Skyview. We'll see what Skyview does here with a minute and a half left, if they look to hold for a last shot sort of possession or if they look to attack quick. Once again, for those joining us, Skyview 8, Ridgeline 2. Between the first and second placed teams here in the region. Peyton Hellstern for the Bobcats works it down to Cole Peterson. Peterson gets it to Tempest, who works it behind the goal to Lishman. Lishman back up to Checketts, who gets it top middle with Joshua Moe. He gets a screen from Hellstern. Takes it down the left alley. Nothing going back to Hellstern top middle. Hellstern defended by Broadbent. Nice pressure there from Broadbent to keep Hellstern from going anywhere. Hellstern still struggling here with Broadbent. He gets it over to Sean Tempest at X. Behind the goal, Tempest gets a screen. Nice defense there from Ridgeline's Max Donovan. Tempest able to get through it and finally gets a shot and a goal. Another goal for Sean Tempest. His third of the night, give him the hat trick. He must have not liked us. Talking about how many times last week that he only had 1 goal. He's got 3 in the first half tonight to make it 9-2 Skyview over Ridgeline with 45 seconds left in the first half. On the bottom right, for those on the broadcast, you'll see the replay here is a nice fake pass from Tempest back to his screener, gets his defender to just bite for half a second, which opens up 2 more steps for him to increase his angle, and rips it top. Ridgeline wins the faceoff with 39 seconds left in the first half. They'll look to cut the margin to 6. Jack Jensen looking to do so, but his shot saved by Spackman. 30 seconds left in the first half. Jack Jensen, bottom right. Ridgeline with the ball. They work it over to top left with Cole Juber. Juber, looks like we've got a timeout called here by Coach Quiggle and Ridgeline. With only 17 and a half seconds left in the first half, they must really want to cut that that score to 9-3. We'll be back in just a moment for the final 17 and a half seconds of the first half.
Let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to tonight's boys lacrosse matchup between the Skyview Bobcats and the Ridgeline Riverhawks. We've got Skyview dominating Ridgeline here in the first half, up 9-2. With just 17 and a half seconds to go. Ridgeline coming out of a timeout here with possession will look to trim the margin just to get some momentum going into halftime and try to make something out of it here in the second half. We've got the youth lacrosse programs on the sidelines waiting to get their halftime show going. We'll call the last 15 seconds or so here before we go into break. All right. Ridgeline, bottom right, works it to Gore. Gore gets it up to Ripstein. Ripstein with 10. Dodges on his man. Going to the right. Down to Gore. Gore's shot. Oh. Gore's shot deflected and found by Quiggle just in front of the goal, but he couldn't quite get a shot on goal. And our score won't change going into halftime. We've got Skyview 9, Ridgeline 2 in tonight's region showdown. We'll be back for just a moment for our first half breakdown.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, Dajon style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great.
Welcome back to Smithfield, Utah. We've got boys lacrosse action tonight. Senior night in Smithfield. Skyview leading Ridgeline 9-2. A dominating first half in what we thought would be a closer game. We've got, once again, senior night here in Smithfield. 8 seniors were honored pregame. A lot of emotions in the air, I'm sure, for those 8 guys and their teammates wanting to show up for them. You don't want to lose on senior night. That's a game you remember for some of these guys who aren't going to play college lacrosse forever. It's your last competitive game, and you want to show up for those guys. So Skyview's certainly done that this first half with a 7-goal advantage and really dominated possession of this game. Ridgeline hasn't had a ton of chances, and when they do, they have had a lot of turnovers that have limited their opportunity to narrow this margin. In the first half, Skyview led by a hat trick from Sean Tempest, the leading point getter in the region with 40 goals and 13 assists. Tonight he's got 3 more goals and has really quarterbacked this Skyview offense into a dominating first half. Skyview also gets some nice play from Gage Lishman, who had a nice goal and a nice assist. That was probably the highlight of the first half, was a stretch there where Skyview rattled off 3 straight goals on some nice backdoor feeds from one another. So they're really playing together tonight, playing as a unit, as a team, looking like a team who wants to get back to that state championship game. They look hungry. Ridgeline has played well in goal. Benjamin Orduno, I would say, led Ridgeline in that first half in terms of production with 5 to 10 really nice saves that have kept Ridgeline where you can feel like you can come back down 7 with 2 quarters still to play. Skyview's Koji Shorts has done a really nice job shutting down Jack Jensen. A week ago in Providence, Jensen was able to really dominate that matchup and keep Ridgeline in that game. Koji has wanted none of that today and has not allowed Jensen to score. So once again, we've got Skyview 9, Ridgeline 2 through 1 half here in this region showdown. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the start of the second half.
Quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, Dajon style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Alrighty, we are back for the second half of Skyview Ridgeline. Skyview up 9-2, dominating first half. We'll see if Ridgeline can turn the tables here in half number 2. The sun has set. We've got still a beautiful night. For those watching on CacheValleyDaily.com, radio also available on 107.7 KLZX and vice versa for those listening. The stream's available on CacheValleyDaily.com. All right, we are set. Parley Thacker, Cole Juber facing off again to get the second half started. I want to give a shout out to Keith and Carol Checkitts. Hopefully they're tuned in right now. Parents of Stan Checkitts, grandparents of Denver Checkitts, Skyview, and Memphis Skyview legends. So shout out to Keith and Carol Checkitts as we start our second half here. Thacker controls the clamp. Ball still loose in the middle. Will Ripstein finally controls for the Riverhawks. A nice swim move. And Ridgeline looking to make something here. Looking to get back into this game. They're gonna need to do it quick. Ripstein, bottom left, pressured Skyview with some nice defensive pressure here to start the half, showing they're not going to go away. They're going to want to increase this lead and dominate on senior night. Luke Chadwick with the ball for the Riverhawks works it over to Austin Sorensen. Sorensen top left, guarded by Maverick Hilliard. Works it down to below goal with Reeve Quiggle. Quiggle comes around, GLE. A nice shot on goal, but a better save by Jake Spackman. One thing I've noticed in Reeve Quiggle's 3 shots that have all been saved by Spackman, coming from a right-handed shooter, they've all been high to high. And where the goalie's a righty, they haven't been hard saves for Spackman. So we'll see if Quiggle catches on and changes things here. Skyview shuts down Jensen there, and they look to clear to get their first offensive possession of the half. Spackman with a skip pass finds an open Carter Bishop, who comes down the right alley to the middle. A beautiful pass to Sean Tempest, and he scores the goal. Sean Tempest just kind of slipped behind his defenders there. I'm not sure who assisted him. I couldn't quite see the number. But Sean Tempest, with his 4th goal of the game, makes it Skyview 10, Ridgeline 2. We'll show you the replay here. Starts with the goalie, and then they just work towards the middle, and a nice touch pass there to Tempest, who gets his 4th goal of the game. Back at the X with Thacker and Juber. Thacker's been winning this matchup, I'd say, about 60% of the time tonight. This time Juber wins the clamp, controls the ground ball, and a flag is down on that face-off win by Juber. A little celebration there as Juber beats his defender. Down eight goals, though. Not sure you want to be celebrating plays like that. We'll see if he can maintain momentum here, but he cannot. He loses the ball to Hellstern. Eventually, still down. And finally, Koji Schwartz comes away with it, but the play will stop as a penalty was called on the Bobcats. We'll see what the penalty call is here. Looks like Skyview's number 72, Jace Butters, will sit for 1 minute, called for a slash. All right, Ridgeline's 2nd man-up opportunity of the game. Down 8, 10-2, Skyview leading with 9:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Ridgeline unable to generate a shot on their first man-up opportunity. We'll see if they can at least get a shot on goal here and test Spackman. Spackman's made most of his saves up high. We'll see if they learn and go low on him. Quiggle does go low there, but it's wide left. Close chase awarded to Ridgeline. They'll maintain possession. Ball coming from X. They work it up top left with Avangor. Gore gets it over to Jensen. Jensen over to Ripstein. Ripstein down to Quiggle. Quiggle bottom right, top middle to Jensen. Jensen steps in, fakes a shot to Gore. Gore to Jensen. Ripstein down to Quiggle. Another save by Spackman on Quiggle. Quiggle gets his own rebound, shoots to the far post. Oh, what an outlet pass there from Spackman. Finds Tempest on a 2-on-1 break, but it's broken up by Ridgeline. About a 70-yard pass there off the save Spackman makes. Joshua Moe now in the middle for the Bobcats. He'll back it out, up 8. 10-2, Skyview leading. 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Easton Ballard works it down the right alley. A pass to the middle to Joshua Moe's deflected. Not sure by who. Looks like deflected off of Moe's stick, and Ridgeline will take possession. They work it back to goal with Orduno. Orduno over to Max Donovan. Donovan with a 30-yard outlet pass to number 20, Cash Weeks, who has scored tonight. Ridgeline shot goes wide, chase won by the Riverhawks. Jack Jensen, bottom right for Ridgeline. He works it up to Real Ripstein. Ripstein finds Chadwick, who who works down the right alley, swings it back to Karasek, to Ripstein. Ripstein thought he had a man. Ends up with him after some trouble controlling the pass. See what Ridgeline's offense can do. Skyview's defense has been stout tonight. Not a lot of opportunity for Ridgeline. Cash Weeks work down the right alley. Gets it to Quiggle with a nice right to Levitt X. He makes a leap and is upended and doesn't look to be all right. Still getting up slowly from that one. Jack Jensen, though, corrals the ground ball, and his shot goes just wide. Looks like Reeve Quiggle coming out of the ballgame after that hit he took dodging near GLE. We'll see if he's all right. Replacing him is number 29, Austin Sorensen. Jensen skip pass up to Ripstein. Ripstein steps into one and scores the goal. A nice fake spin move. Comes back to his strong hand, and from 15 yards out, he nets the goal to make it 10-3 for Skyview. We'll show you the replay here on the stream. You can see Ripstein kind of struggles. There's a fake spin move. Takes 2 steps. A great move there from Ripstein to cut the lead to 7 goals with 6:43 left in the third quarter. Once again, for those joining us, it's senior night here in Smithfield, Utah for some boys lacrosse between Skyview and Ridgeline. Top 2 teams in the region. Skyview leading 10-3, and they'll keep possession off this face-off with an illegal hold called on Ridgeline. Skyview's Peyton Hellstrom works at top right down to the attack line. Joshua Moe will come back up with it. Down the right alley works Checketts. Checketts comes back to the middle of the field, backs down his defender, and he scores the goal! Stockton Checketts. Stockton Checketts has had a smaller defender on him all night tonight. That's probably his third attack on that defender, and he finally gets the goal. We'll show you the replay here for those listening. Looks like we'll just miss the goal on that replay. But a beautiful goal from Stockton Checketts, as his dad was able to call that one over the PA. Probably a special moment there. Makes it 11-3 for the Cats. Another illegal procedure called against Ridgeline on the faceoff. Skyview with Easton Ballard. Gage Lishman skips it to Tempest, who rips one high and wide. Chase won by the Bobcats. They'll maintain possession up 8 goals here with just over 5 minutes left in the third. Gage Lishman works it around bottom left, looking for another skip pass. They found a lot of success in those skip passes tonight. Lishman to Tempest. Broadbent with a nice interception. Not able to advance it, though. Gore can't possess his pass. And the ball's loose at midfield. Finally, looks like a flag down. Not sure why the whistle was blown there on the Ridgeline penalty, given the Skyview still had possession of the ball, and another flag is thrown. We've got 2 flags down. One's going to be Jack Jensen from Ridgeline for offside. And Ridgeline's number 10, Avin Gore. Excuse me. Both penalties on Jack Jensen, the slash and the offsides, will amount to 1.5 minutes of man-up offense for Skyview, looking to increase their lead to 9 goals, up 11-3 with 5:24 left in the third quarter. Looks like Ridgeline's starting to lose some of their composure. The emotions are high. This is not how they wanted to come out. And we'll see what Skyview can do with this man up, if they can increase the lead or if Ridgeline can gain some momentum. Hilliard works it down bottom left to Lishman. Lishman with a skip pass. finds Joshua Moe, and his shot bounces wide left. Lishman has been doing a great job passing it. He finds it bottom left and shoots and scores. Gage Lishman on a give-and-go play from Maverick Hilliard. Just some beautiful passing there from Lishman and Hilliard. We'll show you the replay on that goal. It makes it 12-3 Skyview. You can see Hilliard right back to Lishman. Lishman takes 2 steps up to crease his angle and puts it top right, which is just the perfect spot on a right-handed goalie. Little Cotton Eye Joe played after that one. Skyview's feeling it. They're getting their groove on, dominating this game. Another face-off won by the Cats. Thacker gets a touch. Excuse me, does not get a touch. Gets it down to Tempest, who will get a touch for the Skyview. Finds Josh Moe. Works it into the middle. Pass picked off by Ridgeline's goalie, Benjamin Orduno. Orduno's pass, though, picked off. That looks like Stockton Checkett's coming down the middle. Rips it. Shot blocked by Ridgeline's defense. And Tempest ends up with it. The ground ball, and Orduno stuffs him again. 2 big saves there from Orduno, who slaps the goalpost with his stick after with some, I don't know what you call that, frustration, but also I think he's just angry that his team's down 8. But he's keeping them around if Ridgeline can go on a run here. But time is ticking with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, down 9 goals. Ripstein works the right alley for the Riverhawks. Nothing going. Nice defense there from Skyview's Brody Sawyer. Evan Gore, top left. Back to Juber. Ridgeline's offense just has not been able to beat Skyview one-on-one. Juber works on Checketts down the right alley. Pushed out. Finds the middle of the field with Chadwick, but Skyview just overpowering there, and a nice clear from Spackman up ahead to Checketts. Checketts, though, caught by his defenders, and he clears it out to Peyton Hellstern. Skyview needs to get a touch here, and it looks like they don't. A quick failure to advance call there from Moe, and a flag down on the field. We'll see what we got here. Looks like a 30-second technical for interference called against Skyview. It's number 9, Peyton Hellstern. Didn't exactly see what happened to merit that call, but nevertheless, Ridgeline will go man up for 30 seconds here. And they've struggled to get shots on their man-ups tonight. We'll see if they can work something quick here. Down 9, trailing Skyview 12-3 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. All right, Ripstein. Bottom right to Quiggle. Works stacks to Jack Jensen. Jensen up ahead to Ripstein. Steps into one. Goes just wide left. Ball stays with Ridgeline. Jensen comes around the right side of the goal, gets up to Quiggle. Quiggle back up to Ripstein. Ripstein. Ball swinging around for the Riverhawks. They're unable to get something going here. Looks like the penalty will release soon, and it does. Nothing there on the 32nd man up for Ridgeline. Jack Jensen comes around the goal. GLE works it into the middle to Reeve Quiggle, who was a foot away, one-on-one with the goalie, and just put it over the goal. Chase won by the Bobcats, and they'll get possession here. That's Reeve Quiggle's 3rd or 4th shot on the doorstep that he just hasn't been able to convert. Sometimes in these road matchups, you overthink a little, and that's been the case for Quiggle tonight, is he just hasn't had his touch around the goal. A nice feed there from Jensen. Skyview with the ball with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, up 9 goals. For those joining us, a dominating performance thus far. Skyview over Ridgeline in a matchup between the top two teams in the region. Skyview looking to stay undefeated in region play and improve to a 14-1 overall record, which is it's been a great year for the Bobcats so far. Ridgeline at 5-1 in region and 7-6 overall would fall to 500 overall with a loss tonight. Loose ball in the middle of the field, controlled by Ballard. Nice back check there by Max Donovan. And the ball will go out of bounds off of Skyview. Ridgeline will take the ball with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Down 9. Orduno clears to the far side of the field. Broadbent can't control the pass, but gets the ground ball. Oh, makes a pass to the middle of the field. No one's able to control it, though. Finally, Skyview does. And the ball's right back to Ridgeline's Max Donovan. He throws it ahead or right back to, it looks like will be a Skyview win on this ground ball. So we've got some back and forth play here. Skyview ends up with it. But they call an off-ball push on Skyview's Brody Sawyer. And Ridgeline will take over possession. Correction. The loose ball push was called against Ridgeline. And Skyview will take over the ball. So a lot of back and forth there for the last minute and a half. We'll see. We've got 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Skyview still leading 12-3. All right, Peyton Hellstrom passes it up to Stockton Checketts, who works down the left alley. He passes it down to Lishman. Lishman scores! Gage Lishman on a nice pass from Stockton Checketts puts it in the back of the goal and draws the penalty on his shot to make it a 10-goal advantage for Skyview. Here comes the replay. Hellstrom gets it up to Checketts. Checketts draws Lishman's defender. They get it down to Lishman, and Lishman with a quick release, finding the 5-hole. A really nice night from Gage Lishman. His third of the game, gets him a hat trick on senior night. That'll feel good for him. He'll always remember his senior night hat trick, and that's the second connection of the game between Stockton Checketts and Gage Lishman. All right, 17.5 seconds left. Skyview up 13-3. They'll control possession off the faceoff, and we'll see if they can make it an 11-goal lead here in the last 10 seconds. Looks like Easton Ballard comes to the middle of the field. Nothing going for him there. He finds... Oh my goodness! What a play! Sean Tempest with one of the more beautiful goals you'll see in high school lacrosse in the state this year. He gets a pass from Easton Ballard and turns and flips it backhanded from about 15 yards out, as you'll see on the replay here, 10 yards out. Wow, that is a beautiful goal from Sean Tempest to make it 14-3 for Skyview. We'll take a break here and be back for the fourth quarter just in a moment.
Detailed embroidery and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop. Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Alrighty, we are back for the fourth quarter with some boys lacrosse between the Skyview Bobcats and the Ridgeline Riverhawks. For those watching the stream, we're going to start with the replay of the last goal scored with just time expiring in the third quarter as Easton Ballard finds Tempest, who rips one off from his right hip on the right side about 10 yards out. And let's see where this ball ends up. Just top middle. Ridgeline's goalie had his stick low in the 5-hole because that's where that shot is typically going to go. Surprises him up top, and a beautiful goal to give Skyview a 14-3 lead as we start the fourth quarter here. For those watching tonight's stream on CacheValleyDaily.com, we're also live on the radio on 107.7 KLZX. Jack Jensen with an early goal for the Riverhawks right out of the gate in the fourth quarter. Kind of just ball ends up at his feet. We'll show you here on the replay. He works his way through a few defenders and ends up right in front of the goal and tucks it in. A nice play there from Jack Jensen, who I'm sure gets a sigh of relief as it's been a tough night for Jensen. He finally gets a goal. All right, back to a 10-goal game. Just here starting in the fourth quarter. Looks like we've got an illegal procedure called against Skyview. Ridgeline will take possession. Looks to build off that momentum from the last goal. Reeve Quiggle works it up to Sam Peterson. Peterson struggling with his defender. Pass is deflected, intending for Avon Gore. Gore works it back to Cole Juber. Juber being pressed out quite a ways. Juber looking to dodge on his matchup. Some nice defense there. Juber finally gets the right alley. Still defended well. Double teamed. Finally gets rid of it. Works it over to Peterson. Peterson with a nice move down the left alley. Gets to the middle of the field. Nice slides there from the Cats. Gore gets it bottom right, but rips it wide left. Chase stays with the Riverhawks. Ball with Jack Jensen working up the right side. Gets to the middle of the field. Gets his hands free. Shot saved. And then rebounded and scored by Ridgeline's Reeve Quiggle. Finally finds the back of the net. That's got to be relieving. We'll show you the replay here. Reeve Quiggle gets the change off of a Jack Jensen shot. And no chance there for Spackman. And that makes it 14-5. Skyview leading Ridgeline with 10:36 left in the game. TJ Atkin facing for the Cats. Juber will go for the Riverhawks. Juber wins the clamp, flips ahead though to Skyview. They can't control possession, and finally Will Ripstein comes away with it for Ridgeline. He fakes the pass to the middle of the field and backs out. Ripstein works it down to Chadwick. Chadwick gets over to Quiggle. Quiggle back up to Jensen. Jensen guarded by Koji Schwartz. It's been the matchup all night long. Jensen dancing, nothing going. Skip pass over to Ripstein. Ripstein steps into one. Same move as his first goal. Rips it about 6 inches high. Chase won by the Riverhawks. They'll maintain possession. Jack Jensen, bottom right. guarded by Koji Schwartz. Takes it down to X. He'll get a screen from Chadwick. He'll work left side. GLE draws the double team, flips it to Chadwick. They can't convert. Ripstein collects the change and works it up the field to Austin Sorensen. Looks like a timeout called by Ridgeline. Down 14-5 with 9.5 minutes left here in Smithfield. We'll be back in just a minute for more boys lacrosse action.
Beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779. Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, that homemade style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
Alrighty, welcome back to Skyview High School. Boys lacrosse action between the top two teams in the region. We've got Skyview leading Ridgeline 14-5 with 9.5 minutes left in the first half. Avon Gore top left with the ball. Works it over to Austin Sorensen. Sorensen dodges towards the middle, back to Gore. Pass can't be contained. Ground ball won by Jack Jensen as he works it over to Chadwick. Luke Chadwick comes around the right side of GLE, back to Gore. Gore back to Sorensen. Sorensen makes a right-handed alley dodge. Nice push out there by Skyview's number 22, Carter Bishop. Jensen dodges GLE, works his way in, and it looks like we'll have a crease violation called on Jack Jensen as he steps in before he can get that shot off. Skyview will take over. The sun has set. We've got a full moon here in Smithfield. We've got a full crowd on Under the Lights senior night here. A deep clear. Koji Schwartz to Sean Tempest. A 60-yard pass there. And Skyview's got it. Looking to build their 9-goal lead here with 8.5 minutes left in the game. Gage Lishman drags Max Donovan to X, where he'll look to start. Gage works back to left to a strong hand. Works around a screen. Draws the slide and passes it back up to Ballard. Ballard draws out Avon Gore. He works his way to the middle of the field. Takes a left-handed shot, goes high and wide. Chase won by Josh Moe, and it'll stay with the Cats. Joshua Moe from X works his way to the GLE, but leaves his stick hanging. A nice check from behind by Max Donovan. And Max Orduno ends up with the ground ball, and Ridgeline will look to clear. Ridgeline down 9 goals. Not where they wanted to be coming into this game. Here's Reeve Quiggle in the middle. And another goal on the doorstep for Quiggle that just can't find the back of the net. as he bounces that one wide left. Quiggle dodges from X, works around the right side of the crease, shoots, and goes wide left again. Quiggle has been able to beat his defenders tonight, though. He's been able to get by. He's been able to get shots off. It's just been one of those nights where his stick isn't communicating with his brain. That happens. There's nights where, for some reason, the accuracy's just not where you think it is. Skyview causes a turnover. They pass it back into the middle of the field, though, to Jack. We'll see what we've got here. Little back and forth and a flag thrown. Looks like the penalty is going to be on Ridgeline's number 27, Cole Juber. A 2-minute non-releasable penalty for a cross-check. Must have been high. Skyview will go man up for 2 minutes. Already up 9 with 7 minutes left in the game. Some coaches like to look for the best shot here with a non-releasable penalty. Some of them like to pour it on and get a couple goals in a 2-minute non-releasable. We'll see what Coach Cannell has drawn up for the Cats. Tempest. Down to Mo. Back to Tempest. Over to Ballard. Ballard to Tempest. Top right. Back to Ballard. Top left. On the wing to Mo. Gage Lishman looks to shoot. Instead skips it up to Ballard. Back to Mo. Ballard finds Gage Lishman, ends up with it. Bottom left. Lishman carries. Lishman skip pass to GLE. Looks like that's Josh Moe, but a nice save there. Looks like we've got a new goalie in cage. That's Rannick North in cage for the Riverhawks. Makes his first save of the game. Bobcats on the man up 9 goals, 14-5, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Sean Tempest wants Lishman backside, doesn't quite make it. Goes to Joshua Moe, who rips one. Shot is blocked by Ridgeline's Carter Smith. Broadbent comes up with it for the Riverhawks. His outlet pass, a nice interception from Sean Tempest. Tempest carries, skip pass, Lishman. Oh, can't corral the pass. That would have been their third, I want to say, connection like that of the game. Skyview turns it over on the man up, and Ridgeline will take over. Well, folks, it's been Ridgeline here in the fourth quarter with the goals, but it's been all Skyview tonight on senior night here in Smithfield. Will Broadbent carries. He clears it ahead, but his pass goes over the head of his intended target and is controlled by Spackman. Looks like we've got a timeout called by Coach Bryant Cannell with 5 minutes left in the game. We'll be back for the final 5 in just a moment.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What? Alrighty, welcome back to the final 5 minutes of Ridgeline Skyview. Boys lacrosse here in Smithfield. Under the lights, full house on senior night. Skyview not disappointing there. 8 graduating seniors tonight on Hanson Field. Skyview with the ball, looking to clear. Easton Ballard to do the full field clear. Sends it back to Koji Schwartz, who immediately sends it back up to Ballard, and a nice clear drawn up by Coach Cannell there. For the Cats, they work it into Lishman. Lishman settles and flips it back up to Ballard. Ballard defended by Avon Gore. Hellstern top right, works it down bottom right to Sean Tempest, who will get a screen from Hellstern. Tempest will drag his defender out about 35 yards and see if Tempest wants to dodge from here. Looks like he'll get a screen coming from Ballard. A nice screen set there. Tempest working down the right alley. Finds Lishman in front of the goal. And a nice save there by Ridgeline's Rannoch North. Chase won by Lishman. And Lishman will come around bottom left. He works it top middle of the Easton Ballard. Ballard down to Josh Moe. Moe works GLE right side. Gets a screen. And his shot goes just over the top left corner of the goal. Looks like we've got a flag down. A penalty on Ridgeline's. Looks like a delay of game interference on Ridgeline's Will Broadbent. 32nd man up for the Cats, up 9. 4 minutes to go in the game. Gage Lishman will start the 32nd man up, bottom left, below goal. Works his way up. Ballard back to Lishman, over top to Tempest. Tempest to Maverick Hilliard, down to Josh Moe, who finds Ballard coming around GLE. Nice defense there from Max Donovan to stop Ballard's play there. Lishman up to Tempest. Tempest steps into one. Another nice save by Rannoch North, who's posting a shutout in his time here in the fourth quarter. We'll show you that replay on the overlay. A nice save by North. Skyview gets it back on the turnover. Another backhanded shot by Sean Tempest. That would have been his second backhanded goal of the game. But another nice save from Rannoch North, his 4th of the quarter. Skyview with a 9-goal lead still. 3 minutes to go here in the game. Ballard works it down to Moe. Moe comes around the left side of X. Works up to Tempest. Steps into one. Right wing shot. Goes wide left. Lishman with another chase. He's been busy back there, rounding up the missed shots for the Cats. Lishman hat trick tonight on senior night. He works it up to Easton Ballard. Ballard over to Peyton Hellstern, who will work the left alley. Gets a step, takes a left-handed alley dodge, blocked. He controls his rebound. And sends it back to Easton Ballard, who will work the middle of the field on a nice dodge. Gets a nice shot. But another nice save from Rannoch North. Kind of an unsung hero here for the Riverhawks. Benjamin Orduno played a great game in goal, but the backup goalie, Rannoch North, getting some time here in a 9-goal game in the fourth quarter to get him some experience. Will Ripstein now for Ridgeline in possession in the final 2 minutes of this one. Chadwick has trouble with it down below goal and turns it over. Skyview will take over. All right, Skyview will clear here with 1:50 to go. Spackman up ahead to number 11, Brody Sawyer. He can't control the pass, and the ball's loose at midfield. Looks like Ridgeline's number 32 will come away with it. That's Gray Hendricks. Nice ground ball from Hendricks there as Chadwick looks to do something here. We've pretty much got the outcome decided in tonight's game. A nice save by Jake Spackman on Reeve Quiggle right in front of the goal again. That's 4 or 5 times Quiggle's been in the kitchen. Stockton Checketts just ran through a brick wall and the wall came down. Checketts gets it into the box, gets it over to Tempest, who can't control the pass, but a nice clear play there by Checketts, which was just a run through everyone. But yeah, another save on that last possession from Spackman on Quiggle, which has been the story of the night. Ridgeline's offense just not tuned in tonight, and they make another turnover there to give it back to Skyview with 42 seconds to go. Spackman didn't want that ball in his own zone, and he sends it full field, but it's intercepted, and Ridgeline will come back with it. Jack Jensen works his way to the middle of the field, beats his defender, shoots bottom left, and Jake Spackman is just having a field day saving these shots. Another full field pass from the Bobcats picked off by Ridgeline. Looks like we're going to have a shot by Chadwick. He puts it in the back of the goal for Ridgeline. Luke Chadwick with the goal makes it 14-6 with 14 seconds left in this one. So with a win tonight, Skyview will advance to 7-0 in region play, 14-1 overall, and their winning streak will go to 11 straight games. This Skyview team is hungry. They are determined, and they showed it tonight why they think and are confident they're the best team in this region and are determined to make a state championship run again, and this time bring it home to Smithfield. Final face-off, likely here from Smithfield tonight. We'll see if Skyview puts a shot on goal to end it, and a smart play from senior Gage Lishman there as he'll just control the pass, and Skyview ends up winning on senior night here in Smithfield, 14-6. A dominant win for the Cats over the Riverhawks. We'll be back for some final thoughts in just a minute.
Custom designed t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
All right, folks, we just wrapped up senior night here in Smithfield. The Skyview Bobcats with a dominant win over the Ridgeline Riverhawks, 14-6 the final. Handshakes. The final handshakes will happen now. We've got everyone dancing on the Skyview side as it's been a great season for Skyview now, advancing to 14-1, feeling confident in what they can do the rest of this season. Senior night, like we said, 8 seniors graduating this year for Skyview. They're led by their upperclassmen, and they had a hat trick and more from Sean Tempest tonight with 5 goals, and maybe the goal of the year that I've seen so far. A hat trick from Gage Lishman. A couple other goals from Maverick Hilliard, Easton Ballard, and company. Skyview's seniors get a win on their home field for the last time until potentially a first-round playoff game hosting here for Skyview. Ridgeline led by 4 goals from 4 different players. They end up not being able to do what they did last week against the Cats, which was work the 2-man game with Quiggle and Jensen. Just couldn't quite get momentum going as Jake Spackman kept shutting him down on the doorstep, and Skyview comes away with an 8-goal win. I want to thank everyone for listening on 107.7 KLZX, and for all those who tuned in to the stream on CacheValleyDaily.com. Tune in for more lacrosse action coming up. Thank you, everyone, and have a great night.
This Skyview Bobcats broadcast has been a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CacheValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, ARS, DD Auto Salvage, New Horizons Beauty College, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Poblanos, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.